feel like that's different, right?
Yeah, that's different. Well. Yeah.
Are we live?
I think so. How? What?
What?
How do we get the link?
Well, I think you have to actually go to YouTube. Don't close this. They changed it.
Yeah, they did. Okay. Yeah, they did. Okay. I'm gonna post this in the Discord.
Wonderfully. Shouldn't it go under the live thing? The live announcement.
I don't. Should it, or should it just go there?
Well, just put it in both. Going live. Live. Here we are. We're live.
We're live.
Woo. The big red dot that says going live.
I can't see.
This big red dot that says.
Hey, at
Everyone.
everyone.
Everyone. What is happening?
What? I'm putting it in here.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Am I? Oh, 30.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Bye.
That is correct. That's what's happening.
Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye to Discord. Well.
Lovely.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, this is still open.
What's open?
Do you need me to save this or no?
No.
Okay.
Unless you want to save it.
Nope, it's gone.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, I think we're here.
We are here.
After a little bit of interesting things.
We've done it. We have.
Yeah, they changed how you have to go live now in OBS for YouTube. Slightly. So
we weren't anticipating.
yeah, it threw us for a little loop, but
Happy 2023.
yeah.
So many changes.
I mean, that stuff always changes, but we figured it out.
Yes.
So we're good.
We're good.
We're
Now
good.
what do we do?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Do we just run the intro and just start going?
Like, I don't know what to expect.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. Do we just dive in?
I don't know.
Or do we wait a little bit?
I don't know. What are we doing while we wait?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to 2023.
Think it. Delicious.
That is good.
It is very good.
Well, it's been, what, how many days? 6 days in 2023. Yeah, it's been quite a year so far, huh?
So far, so good. What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make conversation.
You also keep looking here. You're supposed to look there. Am I looking at it?
I'm looking at you, looking at it.
So am I looking at it?
Yeah, so I'm just making sure that you're looking at it.
I am looking at it.
You are looking. Now I'll look at it and you make sure I'm looking at it.
Yeah, you're looking at it. Okay, now am I looking at it though?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Is this good?
Are you looking?
This is good?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
How
Well,
do we know if we're both looking at it at the same time?
you don't.
Are we both looking at it?
No.
Am
I'm
I
looking at you.
Am I looking at it?
What if this was the whole thing for like 2 hours?
That would be funny. I'd be fine with that.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do. Should we just hang out for a little bit, or?
Yeah. I'm unaware.
I am unaware too.
I'm unaware of the circumstances.
Well.
Maybe type something into the chat to us so we can see if this thing is working. We have to make sure it's working.
Is this working?
Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Remember, what? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay.
Okay.
I think it works. Odin's is here.
Oh, Odin's is here. Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
Thank you for stopping by.
So it is working.
Yeah, it looks like it's working.
Okay.
Odin's has confirmed the chat is showing up.
We had a little bit of trouble getting this thing started today. We were going to do our normal setup, but then we realized we never figured out a way to share the videos.
Yeah, because we have the laptop that we use when we're at the other table, and we'll use that just for our notes. But for this podcast, we wanted to share clips of things that happened last year.
And then we realized...
But we realized, we don't have a way to send that from the laptop to the computer that's actually streaming.
We're like, oh, this is a great idea.
Oh.
And then we realized we never actually figured out how to make it work.
So here we are. We're doing the podcast here. Hopefully it's okay.
Yeah.
But
it's fine. It should be fine.
Either way, we're trying something a little different because we're going to have clips in it. So
yeah. This is probably going to go off the rails. I think it's already off the rails.
I think it's already
off
the rails.
What are you going to do?
But
yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, so basically kind of what we did is we just kind of went back through the things that we did last year and kind of picked out a few of our favorite things.
Mm-hmm. Show some clips and talk about them.
Kind of react to things.
Yeah, yes.
Give a little bit of behind the scenes and details.
Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Yes.
Hopefully I can remember what happened last year.
I mean, it's only been 6 days since last year. Unbounded VR tracks. That's true. Unbounded and off the rails.
Yeah. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think we've decided that as long as we have fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah. We were talking earlier, and we're like, okay, we obviously did not think this all the way through.
So
but
how can we make it work?
We're still gonna do it, and we'll just be consistently off the rails.
Yeah, but we did pick up the piece of equipment that we need for the future to try it. So
hopefully.
So down the line, we might be able to get it to work.
Cheers to our 2023.
But basically, the MacBook that we use is so old it has a mini DVI.
It's not that old.
It's kind of old.
It is kind of old.
So it has a mini DVI display out, and the only adapter we have in the house is mini DVI to just big DVI. So that doesn't work because the the capture card needs HDMI. So we needed to get a mini DVI to HDMI, so hopefully that'll work. We'll have to mess with it and see. But if that works, we could start doing more things like this and
just do it in our normal setup.
Yeah, just doing it where we normally podcast. But yeah, should be.
Right now we're just gonna use the streaming setup.
Yeah, might as well.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully the sound is okay because we obviously cannot use our podcast microphones either. So hopefully it sounds fine.
Also, she kind of has it set up as a shotgun mic, so it's actually overhead. So hopefully it's okay. I feel like I'm closer to it, and I'm also louder, so she's going to probably sound really quiet.
I am very loud. Look, it redlined when I said that. So.
Have you looked into the new YouTube TOS for monetization? Oh, yeah. I remember they're going to change that.
So that means no. We have not looked at it.
No, we have not. We can look at it now.
Sure.
I don't know if they've changed it. Let's see.
Oh, also remember when we do share this stuff, you're going to have to unmute the desktop audio.
Oh, yeah.
So they can hear it.
So basically it looks the same right now for us. But let me go to the policy page. Because right now it's still saying that you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the past year. But I do know that changes are coming. Because I know they're going to make it possible to get in the program with shorts as well. Trying to find
People
it.
do seem to like our like little nature shorts.
Yeah, we got to do more of those.
We haven't done a lot of those, but the ones we've done
more.
have been received fairly well. Except somebody disliked our deers, which I don't understand. They're just little baby deers. Why would you dislike that?
How could you dislike that?
It's a little baby deer. Why would you hate it?
AdSense program policy.
He's reading.
Oh, eligibility.
I think it's the same, isn't it? It doesn't seem. I don't see anything different.
I think the changes aren't implemented yet, because
yeah,
what I'm seeing on their policy page is still the same.
We're losing frames big time.
You're losing frames.
What do we do? What does that mean?
Why are we losing frames?
Oh no.
Shoot. I don't know what to do.
I don't know either.
How do we know?
It says dropped frame 0.
Yeah, it says we have no dropped frames on our end.
That's weird. I don't know why.
I don't know. Well, we'll see how it goes.
I mean, if anything, I have these recording locally anyway, so if something happens, missed, we're gonna post, like, we can fix it and we'll post it, like, the full content later.
Yeah.
No big whoop.
But right now it still looks like it's still the same. But I think there are definitely changes coming real soon.
Look at words that count as swearing. Whoa. Did they change that?
Oh.
Like terms of service. Oh, maybe you can't, like, if you want to get monetized, you have to be, like, PG or something.
Well, that's not right, because there's channels that are monetized that do swear.
Yeah. Is it that?
Is it this? Policy, safety, and copyright?
I don't know. Where would it be?
I don't know.
Maybe look up terms of service? It's better now?
Terms of service?
Like they give you more leniency? Is that what you mean?
I think he's talking about the drop frames.
Oh, the drop frames. Okay.
I could be wrong, but I think that's what. Updated terms of service.
FAQ.
Why did you change them? Blah, blah, blah.
Because we're business homes.
Oh boy, there's just so much. Is it this?
Upcoming? Oh, maybe upcoming. Oh. Yeah. Here we go.
Inappropriate language. Okay. Our approach to profanity is changing. All varieties of profanity are now treated equally. Meaning they are not differentiated based on levels of severity. For example, light, moderate, strong, or extreme. Whoa. And we are not treating hell and damn as profanity anymore. Therefore, profanity used in the title, thumbnails, or video, or in the video's first 7 seconds, or used consistently throughout the video, may not receive ad revenue.
We have to bleep ourselves out. We use a lot of profanity.
Profanities used after the first 8 seconds may receive ad revenue. What the fuck matters if it's the first 7 seconds or the 8 seconds?
He just said profanity, but
yeah, it was after the first 7 seconds.
It's already been 14 minutes in, so we don't have to. We get monetized.
Monetize me. But what difference does it matter if
the word damn is even getting people demonetized, for example.
But I see. They just said that they're not treating hell and damn as profanity, though.
Well, I think that's what he means by it's getting better. Right? Like now they're okay with saying those things.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, no. Yeah, it says right here, I'm reading it, it says, and we are not treating hell and damn as profanity anymore. So those words should be safe.
So those words are acceptable now.
Do they have a list of words you can say and can't say? That would be, like, nice.
I mean, I think you can use common sense.
Yeah, but some of the words you don't know. Like, if I were in the past to think hell, I wouldn't think hell was swearing.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but maybe that's why they changed it.
Well, I know that's why they changed it, because most people are like, what the hell? They're like, did I just swear? What?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why don't they have a list of words that you're like, oh, instead of trying to make people guess?
I don't know. I mean, everything else on here, we don't do any of it. So the only thing is the profanity.
Yeah, but we're not really trying to change our content.
No. But if you want to get monetized and be a partner, you kind of have to, don't you?
I don't think you do. I think just some videos may or may not get monetized, but we've seen videos where people are monetized really and they have confusing. Lots of...
There's some like big creators that we follow and they absolutely do swear and use like profanity.
Yeah.
As, like, and regularly in their content, and they're not demonetized because they're obviously making a living off of it. So it's kind of confusing.
Is badass a bad word? I honestly don't know. I'm trying to look for a list of words that they're talking about.
I don't think they even have one.
But they should.
I guess you just roll the dice and you see.
This is the stuff that
you have to test it.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're gonna have a policy like this, like, you have to clearly lay out like what words you can say and what words you can't. Like, yeah. Why are you gonna make people try to guess?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. Well,
because not all words are like. There's some that are kind of like gray area.
Yeah, like I wouldn't consider badass a profanity.
I wouldn't consider hell or damn one either.
Well,
but
that's why they changed those.
Well, I know that's why they changed those. But what about other ones that are kind of in that gray area that they just don't tell you about? And they're like, demonetized.
Dunno. Unsure.
There's got to be a list somewhere.
I think you just have to test it. You just have to put it in a bunch of videos and see what gets monetized and what doesn't.
What do they call it?
Profanities.
Inappropriate language. Here we go. We'll just search inappropriate language. That's the term they use. Give me a list.
They're not going to write them. If you're not allowed to say them, they're not going to put them on their site, I don't think.
Well, they should.
They're not going to.
They should.
Then they're just going to have a page full of curse words, Brandon.
I mean, that's what you have to do, though. Be like, these are the words that you can't use.
No, I don't think so.
Vulgar language policy. They just don't.
I mean, think of it from a business perspective. If you're a business and you're like, please don't use profanity, and then you have a whole page that's full of profanity, how does that look?
I mean, I think it makes sense. Does it not?
No.
Otherwise, people are going to be like, what? I said this? What did I say?
They say these are acceptable. Everything else is not. So if it's not in that list, don't use it.
This is the full dictionary of acceptable words. Please search through it to find out what you can't say.
No, they tell you hell and damn is acceptable. Everything else is not.
So that's all you can say is hell and damn your whole stream? Hell.
I mean,
damn.
Out of profanities, you can use the regular language.
Yeah, but what other words are profanities? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Everything.
This. Oh my God, demonetized.
You know, Brandon, stop. You know what profanity is. Stop it.
Is that profanity? Stop it. That sounds like profanity to me.
We'll just make up our own profanity.
No, because then they're going to be like, well, you made up your own language. Demonetized.
I'm just going to have my whole video in Simlish.
I think there's like a video like that already.
I'm sure there is.
But what about what about this? Words that are like a swear word in one language but are actually mean something in another language. What about that?
Well,
huh?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know what dictionary they are going by. I think it depends on the country you're streaming from.
But what if your content is streaming from one country where it means something bad, but you make content for another country where it's okay?
Then you just can't get monetized. Sorry.
In this podcast, we break down YouTube's terms of service.
That's the whole... it's not something I would want to do.
I mean, that's kind of what we're doing.
It's not fun. I'm not
It seems like you're
about
having fun.
I'm having fun.
It seems like it.
No, I'm not, not having fun.
It does seem like you are.
No. Not at all.
Gee golly darn it all.
I mean, that could...
that could offend somebody too. Like an advertiser could be like, no, we don't want that language in there. What? I'm serious.
I don't want that.
I don't want that gee golly darn
in there.
Darn it all language. That's a little too risque for me.
So
honestly, like, I don't know. Like,
honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, if it gets monetized, great. If it doesn't, great.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Honestly, at this point,
I don't think it's going to
care.
affect what we do. Like, it would be nice to be able to be in the partner program and have certain things be monetized. That can be, and if they can't be, I'm not going to change my content because of it.
No, because we've seen plenty of people that drop F-bombs repeatedly and they get monetized, so.
Yeah.
If it works for them, it should work for everyone. There shouldn't be favoritism, but there is.
Of course there is. There always is.
There definitely is.
As long as you're bringing in the bucks.
Exactly.
Gotta get that cow of money.
Gotta get
money
that
cow?
money.
Money cow? What do they call it? The cow money?
Isn't that a cash cow? Gotta get that money cow.
Gotta get that cash cow, money cow, whatever.
I mean, you were close enough.
Close
Money
enough.
cow, cash cow. It's all the same.
It's the same thing.
So.
All right.
Sure.
We're already off the rails. Okay.
I mean, it's okay.
I think we
Do you want to?
actually begin the podcast.
All right. What button is that?
The one that says intro.
No, what is that?
That's to mute our audio so you can't hear us during the intro.
Oh, that's no fun.
So I'm going to be the one pressing that button so you don't ruin the intro.
There's no ruining the intro. Have you never seen other podcasts? People talk through their intro.
Well, I don't. That's not how we roll at
Okay.
Tealfish Studio.
Half a Tealfish Studio rolls that way.
Well, the other half has a say, and we do not roll that way.
The other half has say, and we don't roll that way. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I guess. Do you want to
Roll the intro.
roll the intro?
You want to introduce what we're doing here?
Holy crap. Could be considered offensive by some religious groups.
That
Exactly.
is true. That is true.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, where's the line drawn? Like, some of the words obvious, but some of the words not so much.
I feel like it won't get caught unless people start complaining about it, to be quite honest.
No, it'll get caught. The algorithm knows all.
I mean, we saw from other creators who tested the algorithm-y things that it doesn't work that way.
The algorithm is smart enough to know that they were testing the algorithm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to introduce what we're doing today? Let's get back on topic
We're
here.
podcasting.
Oh, no.
What? Are we not podcasting?
I don't think you should have taken a shot before the stream.
What? Am I wrong?
He's off the rails.
You're off the rails.
I can't rope him back in.
I didn't do anything wrong. I literally said we're podcasting.
Yes, but do you want to introduce what we're doing?
I thought I already did.
Do it again for the stream. I mean, for the podcast.
Well, I thought it comes after the intro.
No, I thought that was the whole new thing, is that we give a little bit of an introduction, you roll the intro, and then we dive into it. I thought that's what we was trying to do.
I forgot about that. I remember now.
Now he remembers.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, on today's podcast, we're going to be taking a look at some of our favorite moments from 2022. And we're going to be reacting to them and giving you a little insight and behind the scenes about some of the things that occurred.
Yes. That is true.
Oh, this is gonna be something.
I don't know what to say to that.
She says, I gotta reel it in.
I don't know what to say. We didn't practice.
I mean, we're not practicing. Well, I mean, now we are, but
Okay.
I don't even know what I just said, to be honest. I don't know if I can repeat it.
Something about something.
Thanks.
I'll be like, I'm gonna roll the intro.
Yeah, that's yeah. There you go.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Let's try this again. All right. On today's podcast, we're going to be taking a look at some of our favorite moments from 2022. We're going to take a look and give some reactions and some behind the scenes of some of the favorite things that happened to us this year.
Yep. And I'm going to roll the intro.
Roll that intro.
I did a mistake.
We forgot to turn the desktop audio on. And also it stopped.
Why did it do that?
I don't know.
No. Hold on.
Wait, you gotta turn the desktop audio on.
It's not. Is it the desktop audio?
Wait, huh?
No. What the hell?
Oh, is it because it's coming through the speaker?
Yeah.
Oh, it's picking out through the speakers. Oh. Wait.
Hold on. We gotta do this. Is it? Shut the speakers off.
They are off.
They are off. So where's the audio? Where's it coming from?
It's not coming from anywhere.
Why not?
You have desktop audio off.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Try this again. Oh, it was playing.
Wait, huh?
It was playing. It's a different source.
Oh.
Sweet Jesus. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to here. Wow. Okay.
It's okay. We got this.
And I'm gonna roll the intro. Okay, we've done it. We're back now. Wonderful.
Amazing.
Amazing. So now we're going to go through some of our favorite clips and our top moments and talk about them.
Yeah, so this is our first podcast of 2023. We are now on Season 5, Episode 1.
And, what?
So it's been a little bit since we've podcasted, so we're a little rusty.
A little bit.
But yeah, with another year gone by, we took some time to reflect on kind of how the past year went. Even though not everything has gone to plan over the past year, we're pretty happy with the progress that we've made. We've kind of learned a lot along the way, and we also have a lot more to still learn.
Clearly.
But I think all that is trying to kind of push us forward into what we're doing, and hopefully we'll start making some really good stuff soon.
I feel like we have good things intermittently. And the crowd roars. I feel like we've got a good plan going forward. We've been spending probably the last 5 years trying to figure out what the hell we're doing. And I think we finally have gotten to a place where we actually, like, have a plan. I think we were really concerned with what the expectations are, like what you're supposed to be doing instead of what we actually are and what we actually do.
Yeah, so like a lot of YouTube channels will kind of take like a very, very like focused approach to their channel, and it's usually covers like one subject.
Must niche down.
Yeah,
niche
so you
down.
create like a very niche form of content, and then that's kind of what you're stuck to, but that's kind of not what we do, and it's
at all.
Yeah.
We're like the total opposite. Like, we've tried so hard. We're like, what's our niche?
We're like, well, I don't know.
Like there's been so many times where we have sat around and we're like, okay, what are all the things that we do? And then we list them all out.
A little bit of everything.
And then we're like, well, which one do we niche down on? And we're like, I don't want to niche down on any of them. That's why we do so many things. We just like everything.
Yeah.
So I think we realized our niche is just creativity in general.
And I think that's fine.
We just like being creative.
Yeah, we like to try different things and kind of dabble in all different types of creative fields and media and mediums and things and programs, and it's just what we do. It's just fun learning new things and trying different things out.
Yeah, we like basically anything creative, and we always want to... We get bored doing the same thing over and over again. We want to try different things.
Yeah.
So I guess that's our niche.
That is.
Not niching to anything.
I think that's fine though, because there's a lot of people that we watch and they kind of have that specific niche of content, but they're getting kind of really burnt out and trying to like figure out what to do next, because they're like, well, I can't really do anything else because that's what my audience expects.
Yeah, because they just kind of... I think that's part of the other thing is, like, we've kind of had a hard time figuring out what our community is and what our audience would be. But I think it's because we do so many things. So, yes, it is easier for people where they're like, oh, this is what I do. I do one thing, and then people just know what to expect. But I think it'll organically happen over time.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because I think the people that we do see that have kind of niched down are getting bored and unsatisfied with what they're doing, and I don't ever want to do that.
No.
So
I'd rather just do kind of what we're doing and just kind of figure out how to kind of create more cohesive, like,
stories,
narratives and stuff like that out of it.
Yeah.
Which we're starting to learn how to do and trying to implement it a little bit better. But
yeah. That's the goal.
It's just kind of always kind of refining the like how we're creating videos and trying to like kind of up the quality and the storytelling. And
yeah, I'm pretty excited for the things that we have coming this year. So we shall see. We shall see what comes out of it. But we still had a lot of really great moments in 2022. That's kind of like laid the groundwork for the stuff that we're going to be doing this year. So that's some of the stuff that we wanted to talk about. Well, you just skipped over the first one.
I'm a little lost, actually. Hang on.
What do you mean? You just skipped right over it. Like.
But this isn't...
What? Huh?
Huh? Wait. Oh. We didn't have any of those in the second version of the...
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Well, maybe you should find one.
Oh. Please hold.
I mean, we could talk about it while you're searching for a video.
Which one do you want?
Do this one.
This guy?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna start playing.
Well, the desktop audio is still muted.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
This is totally fine.
We're pros at this. Okay, well, I guess we can talk about that then.
I didn't realize you didn't put it in the updated thing.
Yeah, I think there's just two different versions of the outline.
So we kind of started. This is one of the new things that we were trying to do to try to make our things better in the new year is like we're trying to kind of script out and like write outlines for what we're creating.
Yeah. So.
Still obviously have some room to grow in that area, but it does help because we have more of a plan because we were doing kind of everything very off the cuff. So
yeah, I think this kind of keeps things kind of moving, and also so we don't forget things that are supposed to be in the episode.
Like we just did.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is there's 2 different versions. So yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So I think we're gonna start with one of our Flora and Fauna videos. Since the pandemic started back in, what was it, 2020 now?
Yeah.
What
is it, 2020? Like, you don't know 2020 is the start of the pandemic.
I'm just trying to, like, create a conversation.
Okay.
But, yeah, we haven't really gone out a whole lot, but at the end of, like, last year, we started going to the parks a lot more, and it was something that we really enjoyed. So it was really nice being back out there, and we were starting to be able to create some more Flora and Fauna videos.
Yeah, the Flora and the Fauna videos that we make, like the nature hikes and stuff like that, that's always been like one of my favorite things that we've done. And then when the pandemic hit, we completely stopped because I have like a lot of medical stuff, so like we're very like not going anywhere. If we go anywhere, we have to have masks on, so it was a bit like we really didn't do any of that, and it really kind of hurt my soul a little bit because that was like my favorite thing to do. So it was really nice to be able to like start going back out, and like we still wear masks every time we go, but just being out is just really nice. So this, I guess we're gonna share one of the videos that we did, right?
Yeah, so this one is a wild strawberry appears. So what do I have to do for this? Turn this on?
Yeah, I think you did. You got maybe all the way up?
Maybe not all the way.
Maybe, yeah, do that.
There.
And just see how loud it is.
Okay, well, let's see how this works. Hold on to your butts.
Hopefully it's working correctly. There we are.
There we are. Okay. And then the next piece of it? No. No audio.
Why not?
No audio. Rosemary, fix. Rosemary, fix it.
It should work. Let's see. We're figuring this out on the fly.
Oh.
Probably this, I'm thinking, is what we want it to do. I think. Let's try. No.
No.
Oh, I know why. Hold on.
What?
Gotta change the setting on here.
Oh.
To this, I believe.
Nope.
Nope. One more. Try this.
Nope.
Wait, can you hear it? Hold on. Just don't talk. Nope, still not working.
So we decided to set out on
Why is it working?
Technical difficulties.
We're trying to figure this out. Let's see. We're professionals.
No.
I mean, we knew this was gonna not be a smooth experience, but that's fine. I think. Wait, is it because of this? If we do, oh no, because then we won't be able to hear it. How do we do this?
Just put it on speakers? Is that the easiest solution?
Maybe?
Oh, okay.
We did it.
Okay.
Can you hear this now?
Should be able to hear it now.
We knew this wasn't going to be
So
super
we decided to set out on another adventure and
But
head to one of our
we
old
wanted
stomping
to-
grounds.
smooth. Give it a try. We'll figure it out, and things
Yeah.
will get better. in the
And
new year.
it was really interesting to see how much it had changed in the time that we've been away.
Yeah, this was crazy. Like, I loved going out, but like seeing how different everything looked from the last time we were there was insane.
It was quite different in some areas.
Like, we always kind of frequent the same couple of parks.
We really love it here because it's always so peaceful, and there's always so much fun things to see, and it's different every time.
I'm talking during a lot of this. I didn't realize this was the voiceover one. That was also something different, is like we did a voiceover in this one, which we hadn't done.
Now, this little guy was a pleasure to work with. He posed for us for a very long time and was very cooperative.
I loved this little guy.
The stream hears it fine.
Oh, okay. So, what was I saying? I forgot. I lost my train of. Look at him eating. Oh, we always like frequent the same couple of parks in the different seasons and stuff like that. But we had been away for so long because of the pandemic. It was insane to see the huge changes that had happened.
It was really nice
to some of the parks
be out in
like
nature again and be surrounded by all of this greenery.
I think it's too loud. I think we need to be like.
It was a really nice day.
The video is.
How do I, like, there?
Yeah, just keep lowering it.
More?
I don't know, maybe there.
Okay.
Is that better? Maybe that's a better balance.
Maybe that's a better balance.
Should I like say that again? I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I still have to make a podcast out of this.
Yeah. Maybe we turn down a little bit more.
Now these little guys,
I don't know.
Were
because like when you're talking, it's like the same height.
We had never seen spiders
like
with
talk.
Hello.
legs that wide.
Yeah, it's like literally the same.
That's just the volume my voice kind of always is.
So what do I do? Start again?
I don't know.
Well, you tell me.
You tell me.
You just said I need to make a podcast out of this.
Oh, I do need to make a podcast out of this.
So maybe we start back over. Sorry.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if you start it over, does it? What was I saying? Oh. So, like, for the Flora and Fauna, like, getting back out there and everything was really cool. I don't know, it feels, like, distracting to... Maybe I shouldn't be talking. Maybe we gotta mute it when we talk about it.
You want me to mute the whole video?
No, yeah, like, pause it or something. I don't know. Or mute the volume or something when we talk. I don't know the best way to do it. Like, if it was just music, that'd be one thing, but I'm talking in it, so it seems kind of confusing if I'm talking over my talking. What do you think? What is the best approach to doing these types of things?
I don't know. What do you think, Odin's? Does it work as she's talking while it's talking? I mean, while she's talking?
While it's talking, I'm an it now.
You know what I mean? The video. Does it work when that's happening that way? Or does it need to be lower? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to see from, like, to know from our side. I also really liked the music. This was like a song that Brandon was working on and like totally forgot about.
Which is
and
like
I found it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this for our video, and I like love it.
There's a lot of things I gotta work on.
I was like, oh, another banger.
There's just so many.
This one you definitely need to finish because I really like this one.
I don't even know which one this is.
It just had a number.
I mean, they all have numbers.
You all have numbers.
They're
you
all...
don't title them until they're done.
Yeah, just put the date that I made it.
It was a really nice day.
So, I'm not sure what we're doing.
I'm not sure either.
I think it's probably fine if it's just lower and you just talk over it as it plays, right?
I don't know. I don't know if that's distracting. I don't know what it sounds like to other people.
I don't know either, but I mean...
But anyway, basically what I was saying is that...
These little guys...
I'm like interrupting myself. I feel weird talking over myself. Is that weird? Hearing an echo, now your mic is playing the video sound over. Oh, see, because the video is coming out from our speakers.
Here, just turn down low.
Can you still hear it? Does it still sound weird? Maybe that's what's distracting. Maybe we should just shut it off totally.
Oh, okay.
Because then they can hear it, but we can't. Does the volume balance seem okay between the two? Hopefully.
Because I think right now it's more important to have the commentary over it, because if they want to go back and watch it, we'll have like links.
Yeah.
So I think if it's on the lower end for the video, it's okay.
Well,
right?
I guess. I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
Because it would take us forever if we're going to just stop and talk and pause it.
Yeah. I mean, this is new to us, so we're just figuring it out.
Yeah.
I loved this moment when we saw the deer. Hello!
The little fawn.
Hello! But yeah, it was very
What are all those things on it?
ticks, dude.
Oh, God. No.
Yeah. How did you not know that from before?
Oh,
That's why you're not supposed to go near the deer.
I don't like that.
But basically what I was saying is that
He's so cute.
We frequent the same couple of parks like multiple times. But we hadn't been at the parks for such a long time that when we started to go back out, it was crazy to see like how different they had gotten. Like a lot of areas were really overgrown. A lot of areas where like the water used to be really high was really low. It was just the whole landscape, like this area here was completely different than what it used to look like.
Yeah, like a lot of the trees fell over.
Yeah, a lot of the trees had fallen over and stuff. And like there's still like a ton of wildlife, which is great to see, but I don't know, like it's exciting to be back out there and stuff, but like seeing like the water levels and stuff like that really like worries me for the future.
Yeah.
Like what's gonna happen and like how like some of the species are gonna survive and all of that. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's such a like special place to me, and it's just scary to, I don't know, just think about like how all of these like environmental changes are gonna affect.
Yeah, kind of the thing that we like to do.
Yeah. But hey Sabby, what's up?
Hello.
What's up? We're reviewing our favorite moments from 2022. So we were talking about our Flora Fauna videos and like, oh, he caught a fish.
Yeah, he caught a fish.
That was the other thing with this video in particular, and we're gonna start doing more of it, is we kind of, that's like what we were talking about earlier, is like we want to start creating more, like when we go back and look at our videos, like sometimes I'm like, they're a little boring. Sometimes they're a little long because there's
the wild strawberry.
There's the wild strawberry.
Not wild.
So I literally thought it was a wild strawberry.
Until we saw the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
And I was like, Brandon, I found a wild strawberry. And he's like, what do you mean? And he was like, I was like, oh, it's like a wild strawberry. It is not a wild strawberry. It was like a littered strawberry. And there was a thrown like half-eaten peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I was like, oh, I'm sad.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? Like, why? That's just super annoying. But like we decided to do the voiceover for this one because part of like what we want to do to try to make our content better is like what we were talking about, like creating like a narrative and like making like a beginning, middle, and end, and like taking you through like a story. Because I think we've definitely grown a lot. Like when you look at like our early videos and like our more recent ones, I do feel like we've made progress, but we still have a long way to go. But I think one of the things we want to focus on is like creating like that story, creating like a narrative, and keeping people engaged and interested in what's going on. Because it might still be interesting to us, but people that don't know us, and maybe people were like trying to entice to come and follow us and like be interested in our work and our videos, like we don't do the greatest job at like putting things across, I guess. You know what I mean?
I think that it's just something that a lot of people kind of strive to do better at, is just storytelling in general. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's just trying to create a beginning, middle, and end. So
yeah,
because that's the kind of thing that people like to watch, is just like some like you know, there's like some kind of thing that happens and you do this to resolve it, and then this is how it turned out.
Yep.
Kind of like in the basic kind of sense of the structure.
Yes. Well.
But yeah, the flora and fauna stuff is definitely some of my favorite things to do. Like, not only is it like fun to capture and see like the special moments that you can only see out in nature, but I think it's just also very relaxing, and you need it. Like,
it's so peaceful.
Yeah.
And
like most of the time.
Well, I mean, if people aren't being
loud,
but I mean, obnoxious, but
you know, it is what it is.
It's just, yeah, it's very like peaceful and like relaxing, and we both like love animals and like nature and wildlife and stuff, and it's just,
yeah, it's a much needed escape from the busyness,
the chaos.
Yeah.
And we both love photography. Like, when
yes,
that's like, as soon as we get home, we're like, okay, let's like upload all of the pictures and see like what we got. What did we catch? What did we get? Like, it's so exciting. And then those like go right into like our, now we finally like have opened up our like Etsy shop, and we'll get more into that a little bit later, but like, it's just so nice, like, to capture like those moments and like get like a really nice photo of stuff. It's just, it's so satisfying.
It is.
It's like one of my favorite things to do. I love it so much. Let's see, what are we missing?
I suppose people think it's biodegradable. Even if it is biodegradable, you're not really supposed to throw human food like where the animals are.
It's not good for the animals. Like, that just really, it disappoints me when I see stuff like that. Like, you're coming to a nature park, like, it's like a preserve for like these animals. Like,
you're supposed to kind of have like a minimal impact on them.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want them to become like accustomed to eating people food. I mean, obviously they could have thrown much worse there, but it's still not pleasant to see.
See, that's exactly it, Sabby. That's why I edit the morning mingle stuff, or Monday mingle stuff, because after a while I'm yabbering on after I tell the main story of whatever I'm thinking of the day. Of course, I don't want to think about it too much because I'll be cruel to myself. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I think that's what we do, is we just kind of like go on a little bit of a tangent, and like it's not cohesive to like the storytelling aspect. So that's why I like have been trying really hard to like go back and edit stuff, and then like I think I really liked doing like the voiceover thing, because it's stuff that we're thinking, and like we usually, for the Flora Fauna videos, we used to do like vlogging, but now we're wearing masks the whole time, so we don't vlog. Like, we don't want to take the masks off when we're like out. Maybe that'll change a little bit, but right now, no. I don't want to get sick. So like, we don't take our masks off, so we're not doing any vlogging, and like the voiceover like is a way to kind of talk about like what our trip was like and what we were thinking during that whole time and everything. Because we were doing, and we still have, I think sometimes we still just do videos where it's just like the shots that we captured and some of our original music like kind of underneath it and stuff. But I think the voiceover does add like a little bit.
I think it just adds like another layer to it. Makes it more interesting and engaging.
I was most surprised that you two had never seen Harvestman spiders before. Is that what those are? Those ones with the really long legs? I've never seen that in my life.
Like, I've seen like, I guess what most people call like a daddy long legs, but like I've never seen a spider that had legs that long, like as the ones that were at that park. Like, they were like super long.
It was crazy. I was like
holy cow.
I'm scared of like, I'm so weird. I'm really scared of bugs if they are inside of the house. But if we're out in nature, I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh, I want to zoom in on them and capture, like, because like I think I just like seeing them in their natural environment. But if they're in my environment, that's when I start freaking out.
Yeah, because you're like, this isn't where you're supposed to be.
I'm like, I'm just convinced they're gonna like lay bugs in my ear or something.
I mean, hopefully not.
But they're so cool. They're so cool.
They are.
Like, oh, that's amazing. I love it so much. So should we go to the next one?
All right, yeah. So, let's see. next up, we have a creative corner that we did that we live streamed over on Twitch. It's actually Panspermia, so it's the one that Odin's actually named.
Yeah.
So we have that here. So okay.
Our sleeping Stitch.
Here we go.
I don't know what song is playing during
I
this one.
don't know what's playing either. We can take a little peek, I guess.
Oh, this is my song.
Yeah, it's okay. It's Rose's song.
So this one, I just love doing Creative Corner. That's like also one of my favorite things. I think that's the thing is like I just like all the stuff we do. That's why it's hard to niche down.
I think it's kind of interesting like how like we have like way different like approaches to doing art, but somehow they kind of tend to come together at like the end.
Yeah. I love that we just paint on the same canvas together.
Yeah, I think it's kind of
works.
really unique.
And like we never go in with a plan.
No,
like,
none of this is planned.
We have no idea what we're doing before we do it.
Yeah, some of them obviously turn out better than others. But yeah, we just kind of go in blind and we kind of are like, what are we doing today? Like as we're like heading into the studio, we're like, I don't know.
That's literally
what do you want to do?
The same conversation we have every single time when we're doing Creative Corner. We're like, what medium are we going to use? Like, are we painting? Are we drawing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What's the topic? Do we have a topic? And then we're both super indecisive.
And we're like, I don't know. We're like, paint, I guess? Acrylic paint?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Yeah. This one came out really cool. I like this one.
I really like this one. This is one of my favorites by far. Some of them like don't come out great, but I think they're just still just like fun. Just fun to like just hang out and like I think that's the other thing with the Creative Corners is like we kind of set time aside to do this stuff because this is stuff we both love doing and like we don't have time. We never have time to do it, but we can kind of justify putting the time into like just creating art, like creating something because we're like, oh, well, we're streaming it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So, and eventually we are going to try to take like some like really like high quality photos of these and create prints. So those will be up in our Etsy shop as well at some point.
At some point. We're still trying to figure out the best way to do that.
Yeah, because we want to make sure that they're really, really high quality.
Yeah.
So if you're getting a print of it, it's like very nice.
I've tried and I'm not happy with the results yet, so got a little bit more tinkering to do to figure out the best.
We did get a print of this from the FinerWorks thing and it was actually really nice.
Yeah.
But
if people are buying it, I want to make sure that it's like the best quality like print that I can give them.
Yeah, for sure. Very cool.
But
super exciting. The other cool thing with these is like we get to kind of almost double dip a little bit. So we get to do our stream, but then we also kind of create these YouTube videos, like the time-lapse videos. And then it's just cool to see, like, even just for me to just see like the evolution of like what we did. And then we're always using our original music under all of our videos. So it's like you kind of get to like showcase one of your original songs, like a work in progress or an original song. I think that was
Madison running
like
into
bashing her head in or something.
I just heard a thud behind us.
That was
like, oh, that's
that was
Madison.
definitely the dog, but yeah, it's just really fun. I really enjoyed this one a lot.
It's got a lot of like cool textures and colors and contrast.
Yeah, it's just really, I don't know, it's like we do have very different styles and they somehow still just like work. They work. Very exciting. I love this one.
The Creative Corners going forward should hopefully be a little bit better now because we do have the C stand. So the desk should be a lot more stable now.
Yeah, because it was kind of like there's a little bit of shakiness to it when we're working. So this should
this should alleviate that. So hopefully no more motion sickness for anyone that sensitive to the movement.
It was really
why did
bad.
those come up? Huh?
I don't know.
They came up on their own.
They just... Oh, maybe because we switched the scene and it's still depressed.
Oh.
Look at our little guys.
They say hello.
Characters. Hello.
They say hello. They say goodbye.
To be honest, I think that's absolutely okay. We have so many different styles of processing the world as well as creating. Why try to fit something that's not you? So true, Sabby. I think that's what we discovered this year. It took us, what? We were saying this earlier, like 5 years to figure that out. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I think we were just trying so hard to fit
like the standard like YouTube format.
Yeah.
And we're like, I don't want to give up doing this. I don't want to give up doing that. I still want to do this. Like, this is stuff I want to do.
Yeah.
So
like,
it's just trying to figure out how to wrap it all together in kind of a more cohesive package, but still being able to do what we want to do.
Yeah. Absolutely. Once you get that one up in the shop, I'll be a buyer. We're going to have to put a little thing in there that, like, you named it. Panspermia. So good. We have one named by you and one Lothar named. He did the Princess in the Castle. I love that one, too. That one came out really good,
We did a redux of it for my parents. They wanted a copy. So.
Yeah. They were like, oh, make us a version. We're like, okay. Pretty cool.
So, do you want to introduce the next one? This one is you.
Oh boy. Okay, so next on the list is an unboxing video, which isn't like super exciting, but for me it really was. So this was when I was unboxing my Boss RC 505, the Mark II, and also how to fix the audio bug. So like, so this is me unboxing and I'm like, it's finally here. I was so excited to get this. So I had never thought that I would get into looping. I've been doing music, as you know, Odin's, for so long in my life. And like when I started doing music on Twitch, I started seeing like people doing like some of this like live looping stuff, and I'm like, what is this? Like, it's so cool because like I used to be in a band, so it was nice to have like that full. For me. That started with the camera.
Yeah, the EOS R.
For me. I like doing our unboxing videos too, but like those have kind of evolved on their own.
Spoiler, we got a lot of those lined up this year.
Lots of unboxing videos to come.
But there's a reason and a purpose.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, just like seeing, like being in a band, it was like nice to have kind of like a full sound and like have all these different like components, and it just like makes it feel like a full song. And I love doing my acoustic stuff, but like that was like a little piece that I was kind of missing. And then when I started seeing people doing like the live looping stuff, and I'm like, oh, how does this work? And I got like a small, what is it? The RC30, I think it was. It was like a small like little like.
It had like 2 foot pedals on it.
2 like little foot pedal like looper thing, and I started using that, and like I fell in love with it. And I started like writing music doing that and stuff, and I was like, this is so cool. I love it. So I had started doing research on getting like a different looper, and Boss was putting out these 2 like new like brand new like flagship loopers. There was one that was like a foot pedal, I think is maybe the 600 or something.
Oh, I don't know.
And then the one that I ended up getting was like a second version of their first tabletop looper. And I was like going back and forth and researching it, and I'm like, I think I want to get the tabletop looper because then I can kind of like visually see what I'm doing instead of like looking down at the floor. Because as you all know, I'm very short and I have a hard time like even reaching the pedals.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. That's my old one. But I ended up getting like a thing to go with this anyway, so that I had like the foot control and like the control on the desktop, but it's just nice to visually see it. And I've been able to do so many different things with it and write new songs. Like, I can't believe how many songs. So last night I didn't sleep again, of course, because that's, you know, that's
she never
me.
sleeps.
I never sleep. And one of the things I was doing last night while I was not sleeping was like kind of going through my song list and like picking out the songs that I like loop, that I can like live loop to, versus the songs that have like too many different like variations that I can't really live loop unless I set it up ahead of time. I know that you can do that, but I don't like doing it. Like I like to compose the entire song if I'm live looping like right then and there.
Yeah.
Do you know how many I have that I've written?
I think you told me like as I was falling asleep, so I'm probably gonna be wrong, but is it like 30?
45.
Oh, it's too low.
46 as of yesterday, because I wrote one yesterday.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
46 songs just since I've gotten this.
I think it's just really cool. Like it adds like so many more like possibilities for you to like create stuff like on your own.
Yeah, it's just insane. Like I'm like, I love it. Like I love writing the songs the traditional way that I do it, but like using the looper has just kind of like opened like, that's the whole thing. Like we've been talking about. It's like we like so many different avenues of creativity, and this is just like a whole nother avenue to go down to like write music, and like that's such a big passion of mine.
Yeah, like even when I was like in here like just using it with you, like it's like so much fun. Like
it is. It's just
like even if you don't really know what you're doing, like you can have like a really good time with it.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be like a professional musician. Like it's just fun to create stuff with it.
It just, I don't know. It just like engages like different parts of my brain,
and it's
and
got
like my writing process.
It's got like so many cool effects, and then if you pair it with like a keyboard with like this thing here.
Yeah, that's like the other thing. Like I never got into piano. Like I've always been a guitar player, and then I was like, I think I want to get a keyboard, and like I'm starting. Like I obviously still don't really know I'm not very good at it, but I'm like learning how to play like on keys, which I've never done before, and it's just, I love it. I love it so much. I hope everybody likes like what I'm doing. I think they do, but it's just, I don't know. For me, it's just like a whole nother like.
Yeah. Eventually, maybe you'll figure out how to get it to work with Ableton better, and maybe you'll figure out new ways to use it too.
I believe you were like the 13th. What? I believe you were like the 13th the first time I heard you sing, and you were already good. Probably. I was probably around that age. I was young. I was probably too young to be in those chat rooms.
I think.
And I was like.
I think back in the day when that stuff was around, like I feel like everyone in there was young.
Yeah.
Like.
We were like kids.
Yeah, because there were, it's brand new. Like people didn't know what the hell it was.
I remember like I was like on the computer, and then like I wasn't like allowed to be awake, but I don't sleep. So like if I heard my dad coming, I'd like shut off the monitor and jump into bed. Like,
oh my God.
I'm like, I'm sleeping. I'm not playing music. I'm not doing anything.
Ours was like in the family room, and I would just be awake like all night. They're like, are you ever going to leave that chair? I'm like, no. No. But, I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like having grown up with a computer is, like, different than their generation. Like, it's so much, like, different.
I just love it so much. It's just so much fun. Like, look how excited I am. And then the other cool thing that's kind of come out of this video is a lot of people have actually like found our channel through this video and like have asked me a lot of questions, which I was surprised by. I think you have one
pending right now.
Oh, you're right. I do have to answer that. And I'm like trying my best to like answer it. Like I love, like in my like day job, I'm like the person that will research like the most ridiculous things, and I'm like, I figured out how to do this. Want to know how? And people will come to me and like ask me questions, and I love teaching people stuff. So like I've kind of like really liked that part of this too, is like people like coming to me and like asking me, and I'm like, well, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Let's figure it out together. Or like I'll give them some kind of like tips and advice on that stuff. I definitely do not want to be one of those channels that's like a teacher, like where you tutorialize everything and whatever, but I do like being helpful when I can be.
Yeah, and I think you planned on putting together like a kind of a walkthrough of how you have everything set up for yours.
Yeah, because I think I'm one of the very few people that I kind of do everything analog. I don't like to do like the DAW stuff.
Yeah.
So like my setup is probably very different than a lot of people's. So for people that do like to do analog, I think it might be helpful because it took me a long time to figure out how to get my sound kind of right.
Yeah,
it's
because
still not all the way there.
Like there'd be pieces of information in like one video and pieces in another, and it's just like trying to figure out like all the sources and trying to like put it all together to figure out like how everything works together. But now that you know how it's done, I think putting together a guide would be very
to help
helpful.
other people, because I know how hard it was for me to figure this stuff out.
It was a nightmare. I mean, I helped too. I had no idea about any of this stuff.
Please help me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Like,
it's so tough.
It is hard. Like there's just so many cables and cords and inputs and outputs. It's just very overwhelming.
And then like there's things that you don't even know. Oh, I was right. It was the Boss RC600. That was the other one that I was considering getting.
The foot pedal thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the foot pedal version, right?
Yeah, that's the foot pedal version. I'm really glad that I got this one. The benefit to the foot pedal is it had 6 tracks instead of 5. However, I think I'm able to do what I want to do with this.
Yeah, because you can always overdub the one, right? Mm-hmm. And then you can clear up a channel. Yeah,
and then I learned how to do the bounce and stuff. So like if you have multiple things playing on the different tracks, you can bounce them into one track so that like all of those sounds are just in one track, and then it clears up the space of the other
I think
ones.
that's what I meant.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Yeah, I just didn't know what it was called.
Oh.
But yeah, same thing.
Sabby said, I like your unboxings because you show everything, not just how, like, here's the thingy, but the plugs, the buttons, the setup, etc. Oh, thank you. We try.
Yeah, I think we do have some more unboxings coming out this year that were kind of shot kind of all together, but I think going forward we do have a better plan on how to like kind of do unboxings in a little bit more helpful way.
Yeah, but we figured, because we had like, you guys have probably, I don't know if you've all seen it, but like the little skit we did with like the...
It's coming out.
Oh, never mind. No, that already came out.
No, I know it's out, but it's part of
Oh, is that part of that? Okay, we'll get to that then. Never mind. Stop crying. Can you hear this dog crying? Stop it.
Are you good here?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
That was all I had to say about that.
Switch back.
But I just love it. I love it so much.
Okay. Cruising right along. All right. So the next thing that we wanted to mention is the song that we did together.
Yeah.
So me and Rose, we wrote a song. It was called 1989.
Yeah.
So, oh shoot, I did it backwards again.
Stop it, Brandon.
I think I caught it in time. It's just a really weird transition. This is what happens though. You give me this and I'm like all over the place. I don't know. Okay. And this dog is freaking out. Oh my god. Okay. This is fine. We'll just play music and just hopefully you don't hear the dog whining.
Don't listen to her.
Don't listen to the dog.
Don't listen to her crying.
But yeah. So this is a song that we created, and it has a very retro sound to it. So I decided to kind of do a little music video, kind of in a pixelated, like kind of early...
Looks like a video game.
Yeah, early 90s video game style. So...
I love it. Even though it says TryLowByte, I also wrote this song.
Yeah,
it was collaborative.
It was a collaborative.
It was really fun. It was like nice to like work together. I'm really excited that we're doing like so much more like music focused recently. Like we've been doing a lot more music stuff because that's always been such a big passion of mine. So it's so cool. I'm so lucky to have you. It's like so cool to have somebody that like is like my partner in everything. Like we do music together, we do art together. It's just like I'm so lucky.
We do have a lot of the same interests, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great.
I will say I don't feel like I'm remotely as like musically skilled as you.
I disagree. I think you just don't have enough confidence in yourself, but I think you're very talented. You definitely have a different approach to music than I do, but like I think your music is pretty great. I like it.
Thank you.
Stop huffing at the door.
Yeah.
You can't come in.
Like, I always wanted to get into, like, music production-y things. Like, I remember, like, the first thing I ever used was, like, Fruity Loops. It was, like a cracked version.
I remember Fruity Loops.
Don't recommend anyone doing that. But as a kid, I did things that probably weren't the best. But that's the first DAW that I ever used was Fruity Loops.
What was there was one that went with Fruity Loops. What was that?
What do you mean?
I thought there was some kind of like package. It was like Fruity Loops and something else.
I don't know. I don't remember the package, but that's what I used.
Because I used to play around with Fruity Loops too.
I didn't know what I was really doing, and I think I got overwhelmed. And even though like I had it, I just didn't ever use it because I didn't know how to. And then I guess the real first time I dove into trying music production again was with like a trial of Ableton Live. Mm-hmm. I think it might have been 9. This is the first one I tried. It was like the demo version. Then I got like the intro version, and then I upgraded to the suite. Now the cat's talking.
Now the cat's meowing.
But yeah, I wish I had more time to do it because some of the things just take a very long time. Like I'm trying to get one done for this month for a release, and cutting it close. Cutting it close.
It's a lot of work to like mix and master and find all the little details and stuff that you want to put into the song.
Yeah, I feel like that's the part that I need to get better at is the mixing and mastering, like as I go along, rather than waiting to the end, because at the end it's just so hard when there's like almost like 50 different sound layers I have to try to like get to fall within a certain range. This cat is freaking out. We're in here, Stitch. Sorry.
They're so needy. They're so needy.
They're
like,
old.
Both of them.
They're both old.
They're both like they have like separation anxiety.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
But yeah.
But it was really fun just like being able to like we've done a bunch of like little collaborative things, we just haven't finished them.
There's so many that we have like in progress.
So many we have in progress. This is the first one we've actually like finished, and I love this one. I just love the sound of it. It's just so like uplifting.
Yeah,
like it does have like that very
it's
like
quite a bop.
Retro vibe to it.
Yeah.
So
love
good.
it.
Love it. Oh, can you hook up the old one and the new one in tandem? I don't know. I'm not sure if that would give me like more tracks. I don't think so. I feel like that wouldn't really work.
I don't know.
Like the old looper and the new looper. I love the music you both make. Oh, thank you, Savvy.
Thank you, Savvy.
Thank you.
Alright. So.
That means a lot coming from another musician too. Alright. Let's see what's next on our list.
Next up. So how do you want to do this one? Do you want to just do one of them or both? Maybe just one?
You could kind of maybe show clips of both, maybe.
Okay. So.
You can like stop halfway and then go to the other one.
Okay. So we'll start with this one first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did it right this time.
I did it right. One of the times at least. Alright.
So. This was our studio upgrade video skit.
Yeah. So we seen a lot of people do these types of skits where you're like the same character, like you're the person in both characters, or however you want to word it. I don't know how to word it, but you're playing both roles.
You're
basically.
playing both roles opposite each other. It's like face off.
Yeah, and it's and it was kind of a challenge to figure out the timings of things, and it was just a lot of fun in general to make.
Yeah, it was really fun for me because I did all the editing on this and like just figuring out like different ways to like put everything together, and like the little editing tricks and stuff like that. Like it was just really fun. It's just very entertaining.
Also, this was a lot of work. Like, just because it was like, we basically just ripped the studio apart. And just,
because,
oh, man.
I mean, this is me. This is my problem. But, like, we've literally rearranged this room, like, 1,000 times. We just keep changing it because we're in a very small space. Oh no, it's freezing.
Oh no. Hello?
Oh, no.
Why is this happening tonight?
I don't know. Maybe something's going on with YouTube.
Oh no, this is bad.
Just like scrub forward and
I don't know
backwards.
if it's gonna...
It's probably still loading or something. Experiencing interruptions? Find out why.
Why?
Why?
Why? Why? Well,
Can we like scrub forward? Maybe?
No. Maybe we just skip to the next.
Yeah, you can.
Well, I don't think it's gonna... We'll click it and see if it plays.
Whoa, look at this. Did you know that they added this?
No, I don't ever watch YouTube on desktop.
Beep. This work?
This is fine.
Rude. But anyway, well, that's like trying to do whatever the hell it's trying to do.
Well, maybe we just go to the other one. So let's see. Should I just switch to the other one?
Yeah, you can do that. But basically, like, we're trying to just do something a little bit different. Like,
Should I just close these?
Close what?
These ones that we've
Oh,
already
yeah,
done.
we've already done them.
On your shirt.
Did you just close the live stream thing?
Looks fine to me.
One of them is the actual stream, bro.
All
What?
blurry. I forgot.
Oh, maybe it doesn't matter.
I don't think it
because we're
matters.
Going
Oh,
through OBS.
it's playing
Oh,
now.
now it's playing. Maybe that was what was causing it to buffer.
Okay, we can go
Because
back.
we had that open at the same time as OBS.
I don't know. Okay, it's playing now for
We'll
some
just
reason.
go back to the part where we were doing the studio thing then.
Okay.
Like here. Okay, you do it. So, we keep rearranging because we're in like a very small space and we're trying to do so many things in this like small space. So I just keep trying to rearrange things because I'm like, oh, maybe this will be more effective. Maybe this would be more effective.
Yeah, it's gone through so many revisions. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I wanted to rearrange everything yet again, and then we like repainted the entire thing and cleaned everything up, and
Then we reset everything up, and then, little spoiler, we got some new desks, and we had to redo everything again. So it's been kind of a busy end of the year there.
yeah, a little bit. But this was really fun to make. It was really fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with those.
There's a lot of BTS on this, like on our Patreon too. Like the one-sided conversations.
I love this part.
This right here?
Beep, beep, beep. That's so funny.
So funny.
It's just like, it's fun to like come up with like the concepts of
Yeah,
stuff.
and then a lot of it we just kind of have like going like kind of just like, what do you call it? Like
Hey, Matho.
when you're just doing it kind of on the fly, like it's not like ad-libbing, is it? Like, what do you call it? It's
Improv?
Like, yeah, it's like a lot of it's like improv on the spot too.
Yeah, a lot of it was improv too. Mathos is here. A woman that rearranges things all the time. That's odd. It's like literally what I do. I just do that constantly. But the other cool thing about this was like, not only like did we get like to do this like this was the first time we actually spent kind of a lot of money on the business, because basically everything that we get from our commissions that we do, like the graphic design stuff and the logo design and all of that stuff, all the stuff from streaming, all of the stuff from like our art and everything like that, and our photography, we don't spend any of it. It goes into our business account, and we don't touch it. And we've just kind of let it build up over the last couple of years so that we can just kind of dump it back into the business. So this was like the first time we actually like spent some of it and to upgrade. And
should I do this one?
Yeah, because we're still talking about it. So like we like spent the money to like, but like we put it right back into the business.
Yeah, we reinvested it.
Yeah, so it was like all stuff to try to like make our stuff better. And then the other cool piece of it was that we got back into doing our skits because we started out doing that and then we stopped. And I don't know why. Probably because of like the whole.
I think
this is not what we're supposed to be doing.
I think it was the pressure of trying to figure out like what kind of category or channel we're gonna have, and just didn't fit. Like, we just want to do things that we like to do and just do them in a way that is a little bit more cohesive.
Yeah, like we just kind of wanted to embrace like we're like, okay, what do we do everything. We like do music, we do art, we do design, we do photography, like we like doing skits, like we like doing
skits are so fun.
They're so fun. Like I think just like creating, like writing out a script.
We also have some plans to.
We have many plans.
Yeah, we have some plans that may be trying to do some of them live. So we gotta figure out some of the details still, but yeah, that's kind of something we have in the pipeline.
Yeah, that's coming up.
So you'll be able to see all the chaos that happens.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
All of the things, like, we kind of, like, narrowed it down to, like, we're just creative people. We're just creative people that
and we just like to laugh. We
everything.
Have fun.
Yeah, like, it's just fun. Like, writing a script, that's, like, art. Like, doing acting, that's art.
Yeah.
Like, doing the edits for these, that's art. Like, I feel like that's all, like, creative things.
I mean, the whole process.
Yeah, it's just... we just kind of had to like embrace it. So I'm glad that we started putting these back in. This one was really fun to shoot.
She's just gaslighting me the whole time, but it's okay.
It's so funny.
I signed up for it.
It's so funny. He's like, you didn't see anything the whole time. And I'm like, no, I don't. I was just looking at my phone, going to the bathroom. What's going on? It was really fun.
Yeah.
To do all of this.
Yeah, it's fun trying to like come up with the concepts and figuring out how to execute on them.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for in the future.
Yeah, so it was just really just exciting to do. I like how he gently places the photograph down. You should have a Teal Con where your fans fly to your place for the weekend. Who said something like that? I think it was Lothar. That'd be funny.
TealCon 2024. Let's go.
That'd be so funny.
That would be awesome to do one day.
It would be really cool to do something like that.
A lot of creators do their own conferences, so.
Well, I don't want it to be like Fire Fest.
No.
Like, here's a turkey sandwich. I
don't even think they got a turkey sandwich. It's like a slice of cheese like on white bread or something. And like one slice of lettuce or something. It was like ridiculous.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
They paid so much and they got so little.
Paid so much and got so little. These RGB strips. So we got these and we have not used them yet.
They're still over
here.
here.
They're very intimidating.
They're also, the length that you bought was just excessive.
Very long.
It's very excessive.
I didn't know any better. I was like, oh, I'm going to have some sick RGB, man.
Yeah, for the whole house.
They're very complicated to adhere.
So, it's not complicated. It's
kind of. It's a process.
It is a process. It's just more about like how many feet is it? It's
very long.
Yeah, they're very long.
I think I also got like one of the shortest ones too.
I don't know where it says the length, but I think it's like 15 or 16 feet or something.
Not that big.
Something like that.
But you have to like adhere it, and then you have to like hold it in place and like let it like cure or something.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous. And like there's a plug.
That's intimidating. There's a plug.
There's a plug.
How dare they?
Like you need an extra outlet for it.
Yeah, I don't know. They're long. They're a lot longer than we thought.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, we're on to the fourth.
Where's our little guys?
You want to skip ahead a little bit?
Skip ahead, yeah. Where's... I can't even see them. Oh, I like this part. You're like, I gotta go back and see.
Here.
we were just like, this is just so fun. It was just so fun to do this.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we... Where'd that box go? Did you just...
Wait, where's the one where you're like, where'd everything go? And you like threw the box?
Oh, I think it's a little bit more.
No, I left it right here.
I don't know, but it was really fun. One hint, make sure that they're not crooked when you place the lights. Really? Does it matter though if they're not like going to be seen? If you don't see them. People say you can cut them, but I don't know if that could work in separate pieces. As some claim online, it's weird. I don't think you can because it's all like connected.
You can cut them, but I don't think you can get them to work after you cut them. So
if they're detached from the power source, like I don't think they work.
Yeah, unless there's a way to reattach it, but I don't know. Yeah, they're all like in a giant
like
kind
a
of roll.
But this was just really fun to make. I really enjoyed it. Is this the one where it's like oh, your lens? No. Where's the lens?
Oh, there we go. This. Yeah, so.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I went too far.
This is exhausting.
So we're also trying to get better about kind of promoting the things that we're working on in a like kind of a fun way. So this is kind of one of the first attempts.
What's this?
Where'd everything go?
See what we have here.
That was so funny.
This is odd.
I like this transition.
Yeah, we're trying to work on like really good ways to like just
Speaking of which,
transition to the things that we're working on.
Speaking of the holiday.
Oh man.
So funny. Yeah, we're really bad at promoting our
Yeah,
stuff.
it's very hard for us. So we're trying.
We're trying. We're trying. Sabby knows our pain. Yeah, I don't know who would have 33 feet of everything. Walmart had on sale that were 33 feet.
Oh my god.
What are you going to do, line your room with it? Some people do line their room. Maybe
I mean,
that's what
some
the
people
use
do.
case is for that.
Yeah, like the around the molding and stuff.
But yeah.
Your cables on there so they don't drop to the ground.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay.
But I'm really like excited that we kind of like started embracing our skits again because that's like the funnest thing to do.
So next up we have something that we kind of thought like very last minute. It was carving pumpkins on stream.
Yeah.
So
try this again. Oh, this is fine. Okay. Let me find the other one. This one, like this.
And then, yeah, that's...
Right?
Yeah.
Now can I do it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, no, it's a learning curve. This is something totally new for us as well, so
the struggle is real.
Yeah. So... did you eat any really hot peppers on screen this year? Did you compile all the shark scares?
I did do the shark scare compilation.
Hold
that
on
is coming
to that.
up. That's coming up.
No more peppers for now.
We did not do the peppers, no.
But here, I'll start this here. Oh, there's no sound.
It's muted.
I can't guarantee that.
But this was our pumpkin carving stream.
Yeah.
This was really fun.
So my intention was like, oh, we'll just, make like some kind of like fun jack-o'-lantern things. And then Rose is like, hold up, let's make this. It's like a freaking T-Rex skull is the first one we carved. So it's kind of based off like the Jurassic Park logo a little bit because I love the Jurassic Park movies.
Yeah. I was like, if we're gonna carve some pumpkins, they gotta be cool pumpkins. Like,
yeah.
We do art. Like, you can't just cop out and do a jack-o'-lantern.
But it's also like the first pumpkin I've carved since I was like a kid.
Understandable, but I still wanted to do something cool.
Yeah.
This was fun though.
Yeah, I would say that I feel a lot more comfortable and like I feel like I learned a lot.
Yeah, so we think we're gonna try to make this kind of like a yearly thing.
Yeah, we thought about the whole gingerbread house thing for Christmas, but we didn't pull the trigger on that one. But
also, we were experiencing a blizzard at that time, so it did not really, it didn't really happen.
But we're gonna try that next year, so
that'll be on our list. We want to try to do
some more holiday themed things
we don't
when they
really
roll around.
we don't really do anything for like holidays, like nothing for holidays, nothing for birthdays, nothing for like milestone things. We don't really do any of that.
No, so we're trying to just incorporate some more fun things that are kind of season bound.
Yeah, like if we can kind of incorporate some seasonal things, but do like some kind of like creative corner type thing around that.
Yeah,
a little bit like on theme type stuff.
I mean, maybe for like Easter or something, we can try to do like dyed eggs or something.
Oh, I could do my Lebanese eggs. Yeah, I could show people how to do that.
There you go. But yeah,
those are always super
so this
cool.
was the Jurassic Park one. Let's see.
Look at your hand.
Oh yeah. What was that? That was the Sharpie coming off, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Or was it the? I don't remember.
Or was it the marker that they gave us?
Yeah, maybe it could have been the marker they gave us.
I'm not sure.
But we're gonna skip ahead here so you can kind of see.
Oh my god.
She is freaking out there.
If you hear the dog screaming, she's totally fine. She's
fine.
just suffering from separation anxiety because she's a spoiled brat.
Yeah. Yeah. So this thing came out pretty awesome.
Yeah, it came out really good.
I was very happy with it.
I'm very excited.
I think we have it. Do we have it? I don't think we have it lit.
Yeah, we do.
Do we do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do. Hello, where'd it go? Oh,
You're stop. Just
stop.
Hey, look, I'm wearing the same shirt.
Wow.
On theme. I didn't even plan that.
Did I go too far?
Yeah, you went too far.
I feel like the timestamp and the images don't line up.
It's possible, but they don't. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. It's like...
Stop,
feels
Madison.
Like we missed it, maybe. Or if it didn't happen yet. I don't know. What?
It's you gazing into the dinosaur's eyes right now.
I was impressed. I was impressed.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know where it is.
We definitely should.
I mean, there's a preview of it.
Now the cat's whiling out. Yeah, I don't feel like this is like lined up correctly. Hello?
Should be there.
I see it in the little preview.
Yeah.
Stop.
They're freaking out. This is fine.
We're
not trying to shoot a podcast or anything, guys.
Damn kids. Stop, Madison. It's not that serious, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there a way to like make this fast forward? How do I get it to the right spot?
I think I've learned.
I see it right there.
I see it too.
Oh, they can't see that though.
Oh, it's
it's behind the camera. So.
Okay, maybe we just let it.
Yeah, we'll just let it play. And
for a minute here.
Maybe you'll see the end result. Maybe you won't. We're not sure.
Yeah.
This one's a VOD from Twitch, so we're not sure.
We did 2 pumpkins though. We did do 2.
Yeah.
There's this one and the Nessie. Do you have the Nessie one too?
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that, but we're gonna run into the same issue we ran into with this one.
Why is this like not? Hello?
I don't think the timestamps match for some reason.
Hell? Can you like speed it up? Speed it up a little?
I mean, you could just drag it ahead. But it looks like it's not there.
What do you mean?
Oh,
there it is. Oh!
Okay. Wait, huh? Why is it sideways? Where was it?
What do you mean sideways? There it is.
Oh, we used your phone.
Yeah,
okay.
I used my phone.
Yeah, there we go. So there's the T-Rex.
Yay! T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely does not line up with the timestamp.
Yeah, timestamps are wrong. But yeah, that was that one. Now we're gonna run into that issue again, I think. Or no, well, it's still, I should still work with this one, right? The second one?
We'll do the studio mode to see.
I don't know how to do that. That's confusing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so we probably want to pull this ahead a little.
Do you hear them screaming? Is that like audible to you?
How do I actually make it go to it?
Oh Lord.
That would be so funny.
I'd take a strike for that.
I have to teach you everything.
Teach me so many things.
To teach you so
All
many
right.
things.
So this one was the second one we did, and we decided to craft a Nessie.
Yeah, this one I really like.
Yeah, this one was cool.
I think this one was my favorite.
I liked him a lot. Kind of the sad thing is that once we put them outside, they like decomposed in like 2 days.
Yeah, they don't last very long, and the
Like,
squirrels were eating.
Yeah, the squirrels were like taking chunks of it and just like eating it, and it was like,
funny.
well, there goes all that hard work.
From like where I'm sitting at my desk, like I can see out the window, and like the one day I just saw like the squirrel like hopping across like the deck, and it had like a big piece of pumpkin in its mouth, and I'm like, Brandon, he's eating Nessie. We went out to the front to see like what piece he took. It was so funny.
Like you could see the little like chew marks all over the place, and it was just like, oh.
It was disappointing.
Well,
you're torturing your rats. Oh, you don't hear them? Okay, good. Because they're like losing their minds out there.
yeah. All right, let's see if we can find the part. I wonder if we lit this one up. I don't remember if we did.
We did.
Okay.
They're so obnoxious.
There's the candle. Candle.
Well, you're showing it up there.
Oh, maybe that's all we did is the top one then.
Did we?
Maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, this one was awesome. I liked it a lot.
This one came out really cool.
Next year we'll have to see if we can come up with something even better.
Wait, did we only do the candle?
I think we only did that side view. I don't think we did a main view.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well, we did it a little differently. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did it up here.
But
I really like the way this one came out.
yeah, with the little waves and the little arcs as the negative space. Yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
Then you did like the carving for his like fins and
yeah, I got
his
to
body.
do like the little see-through because I've always wanted to try that, and I was like, oh, I love it. It's so cool. It came out really nice.
Awesome.
Now we got to figure out what we want to do next year.
We got some time to plan.
Some time to plan.
Got some time to plan. All right.
Okay, what's next on our list?
Do you want to do this or?
If you want.
Okay. This one.
Yeah, should be the top one.
So this was
You can't see it.
why?
I don't know.
Oh jeez.
We knew this was gonna go off the rails.
It's off the rails. Okay.
Hold on.
This is a black void. We worked really hard on this one.
This is nothing.
We spent a couple weeks in Photoshop trying to find the correct shade of black.
Whoops.
And eventually we were quite happy with the one that we found. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is there a BRB screen? Please. Please.
You have to be our...
Something is
Something's
going down.
on with these two idiots.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Oh my god. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear us?
Everything is fine. Oh, you can see the thing swinging in the back.
Oh my god.
Not off the rails. Simply unbounded. You got it.
Simply Unbounded, correct. What did you say in the kitchen? You're like, this is going off the whales.
Going off the whales.
It's off the whales.
Off the whales.
The cat and the dog are losing their minds.
Yeah. They're so needy.
They're so needy. She's like, Madison's like spinning in a circle. I'm like, stop it. Stop.
She's in the wash cycle.
Yeah, and I gave Stitch some treats. She bit my finger because she very aggressively
hungry.
Tried to rip it out.
She wants food.
I think the treats will hold her over. We'll hold her over for now. We also took it as an opportunity to refill.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year. I just drank it. I just like, give me this.
Give me this.
Give me this.
Give me this.
Delicious.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Why wasn't this working before we got sidetracked?
Because I had to reselect the source.
Is
it's fine now.
Good now?
Yes.
Okay. So next up we have our podcast that was a little different than normal.
Yes. A little different. Slightly.
Slightly different. And you should be able to see it this time.
Yes. Well, you can skip ahead a little. They don't have to sit through the entire intro. They know what the intro music sounds like.
I thought it was already set up. You maybe got reversed.
Yes, so this was our podcast. Oh no, you can't see me.
I believe you are correct.
You can't see me.
What's today's topic?
I'm gonna move up here.
I think it's going to be a little bit.
There you go.
About
I'm Capuchin. Capuchin. Why?
I'm the dinosaur.
This was just fun. This was just we were kind of having like an off day.
Yeah.
We knew we had to release the podcast, and I was like, I really don't want to be on camera. I just don't feel it. And then we were like, we don't even know what we want to talk about for our topic, so we ended up deciding. We were talking about this, and then we're like, should we actually do this? And I was like, yeah, let's just actually do this. We were like, what if we just have them stand in for us? So we did. We did a podcast where Brendan was a dinosaur and I was a capuchin.
Because it's totally a normal thing to do.
Totally.
I mean,
I think we just had to embrace the chaos, and we had Meth, as I saw this one, I had no idea what I was watching. So this was a podcast that was being done through our characters.
Yeah.
we created the topic of like, it's okay to have fun. It's okay to like not be perfect. It's okay to kind of like try something different.
And here we are trying something different.
This was different. Gotta give us that.
Yeah. So we got a little spoiler or something else kind of coming. Is we also have something else with characters, but it's a little bit higher quality.
Oh, I can't
Just
wait till that comes out. We've delayed it so much.
Yeah.
Because I finished it like a little bit ago. And we keep pushing back the video because we have other videos that have to come first.
It's a big step towards something that we both kind of wanted to do for a long time, but we'll just leave it at that.
What? I don't know.
It's a teaser.
I feel like you gotta give a little bit more.
Well, you tell how much you want to tell.
Oh, Sammy guessed it. It's an animation, yeah. Sammy guessed it.
I gave enough information.
I couldn't think of any other words that rhymed.
Yeah, I can't wait till it comes out. It's so ridiculous.
It's so
It just
fun.
makes me laugh. I don't know how funny people are gonna find it that don't.
On the way out.
That don't have a sense of humor, but everybody else should love it. No.
I can't wait till it comes out. I'm interested to see what the reaction is.
Yeah.
People are probably gonna be like, what the hell?
But
the title says Tealfish Studio out of context.
So yeah.
So.
It's a little bit out of context.
We would like it to kind of become a series.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one to be released.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
That should be awesome.
I can't wait.
luckily, but it's not.
I'm like trying really hard not to like quote it right now because I'm gonna like I'm gonna spoil it. I won't do it. No, it's not stop motion. That is something else that we want to do. That we would like to get into doing stop motion, but this one's just like straight up animation.
Yeah. You want to do this one?
Well, can we go to a different part of it where I don't look like a serial killer?
Wow.
Look at my face. I look so mad.
I'm so serious.
I look so angry. We could probably skip ahead to like
probably the actual,
where we actually start opening stuff. Hold on. Maybe here. Like here, maybe? Does that seem good? Okay.
Sure.
We'll go here. All right.
Wait.
What?
You see, you were gonna do it wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Like,
Pro over here.
I was gonna do it wrong. He saved me.
Pro. I don't know what you call this. OBS organizer man over here. Don't you worry, I got you covered.
Oh my god. So another like top moment in 2022 was. There's a metallic paper. This is like our review of FinerWorks, but honestly, it was just finding a good printer so that we could actually start offering prints. And like it was just something that I've wanted to do for so long. So it's like so exciting that like we found like a really good. I was just like, I was so hyped up during this video. I was like, oh my god, they look so good.
They did.
They look so good.
The quality was really good. I was surprised.
So, we had been doing research for a while, and like we had kind of like gone back and forth of like, do we offer prints? Do we not offer prints? Do we offer prints? Do we not? Because it is a lot of work, and like we're really concerned about like the quality of the things that we put out there. Like we want to make sure that I'm such an idiot that we're can you see it? No. That like we're representing ourselves correctly, and like that people like we care about like the quality of what we're putting out. So we wanted to make sure that we found like a really good printer that was able to have like the good customer service and like good support, and if something was to go wrong, like how it would be handled. So we did like a lot of research, and we found this printing company, and we went with them. Like this was like our review. So spoiler, this review was positive. We were really happy with what we got. And now we're offering all of these on our Etsy site too. So we were just doing the digital downloads, but now we're offering prints too. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, prints to anyone in the U.S.
Yeah.
To clarify.
Yeah, just in the U.S. Sorry.
International shipping just gets.
It's a nightmare.
Really out of control real fast.
Like it's just crazy, and like the expense is like ridiculous. Not just for us, but
then,
like if for somebody buying it, like it's
then
just
also
so much.
Dealing with customs and stuff like that. Like it just boggles my mind. My brain can't handle it.
Yeah, I mean,
so we offer digital downloads for everyone outside the U.S.
Yeah, I mean that might change in the future, but for right now,
yeah,
that's what we're focused on. But yeah, I was just so excited to find a really good printer. Like they offer like a lot of different types of papers.
Yeah, the papers they have are amazing. I love them.
So very excited for that. And then we kind of mentioned earlier, like we're gonna right now it's just our photography that's on there, but eventually we're gonna figure out a way to get like really good like resolution like photos or scans of our art, and then we'll start releasing like our arts for prints and stuff too.
Yeah, I got a bunch of digital stuff too.
Just to see if they kind of
I'm like an hour from you and can't afford it. That's exactly it. Like even Canada, we were like, oh, can we just do US and Canada? And like even Canada was like ridiculous, and I was like, this is stupid. Like I don't know. Like I mean
luckily we did order
it's just it's not just expensive like for us, like it's literally just really expensive for the consumer, like to
that's why we
to get. So I was just like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, so we have the digital prints, we put in like the digital prints, like what we recommend, like how to get it printed and what paper to use and stuff like that. But it's a lot more affordable and like they're very high quality files.
Yeah, so anybody international can get the digital and then just end up saving them probably a lot of money.
Yeah. So
even if you do take it to a really nice printer.
Yeah. But I was just really excited about this because I was like, this is something I've been wanting to do for years. So I'm just really happy. It was really cool. Like the quality of the prints just came out so good. Could probably skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
This is our our lineup of all the papers. I was like so excited. I was like, these look so good. Oh, this was the one. This was the Panspermia. This was the art print. So like I compared like the original right next to the print, and it was actually like really good.
Yeah, it's very.
I was like, that's
very
so good.
Close.
Very exciting. But yeah, I was really excited about that. I was like, oh my god, these look so nice. And they have the geek clay paper, and that was like a long time ago. Like I was like, oh, that's the type of paper if I ever was to offer prints, that's what I would want to use.
Kind of a cool one they offered was like a metallic paper. It's kind of interesting.
I don't know if it comes across really on the video.
Yeah, I don't think it comes across very well, but in person it's kind of a cool effect.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's just another level when you can kind of see your work like in a physical item.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so nice.
I'm so excited.
Is this
So this little lizard guy.
Look at my face. I'm just like, look, it's so cool. I was ordering something from Hawaii to ship to Buffalo. Was $9 to ship across the border. Was $38.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, this is the metallic one.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard to get it to show.
It doesn't really show.
It doesn't show very well, but it's like in person, it looks amazing. We weren't sure what to expect when we ordered the sample of the metallic paper. But when we saw it like in person, I was like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!" I'm like, "We should offer this." Like, I don't know if people will want it, but
we do have it
can
as
at
an
least
option.
offer it.
Yeah.
So we ended up after this video, we ended up offering all of them.
Yeah.
We're like, these are all great. We're gonna offer them all.
Yeah, that way the people can pick whatever paper they want.
That's the thing though, because it's called rag paper.
Yeah,
The
these are
Hanamule was really nice too. That apparently is like
That's probably why
It's
a very like
prestigious
like high art, like fine art print
Yeah.
kind of paper. I've always used like geek clay, but we figured we would also use the Hanamule too.
Yeah. There's definitely a bunch of other papers they have too, but we can only kind of pick so
Manage
many.
so many, yeah.
So
But yeah, we were. Really
I think we
excited.
covered like a wide range of what people would probably want.
Yeah. Because it gives like a nice range between like matte and glossy, and like it gives a lot of different like options and stuff. And just like the archival, like the normal like the base like archival matte is also like a very high quality paper, just for the base paper. So
far I'm impressed.
that's like the more affordable option, but it's still a really high quality, and it's like a good weight too. Like they're not like flimsy. Because there's like a lot of like print on demand sites
that use real thin paper.
They use like garbage tier, and I'm like, if we're gonna offer prints, like I want to offer like nice prints. That's why we did order like this flat one. Because I was expecting that if it came flat, then you don't have to unroll it, and like it would be better quality. But we actually noticed that there was a little bit more damage to the flat than the rolled. Like the rolled are safer, even though you have to kind of like let them kind of naturally unroll themselves. It was better. It was like safer for the print overall. So that's what we ended up going with.
Yeah, there's just only so much you can control in the shipping process, and we have something like super skinny and flat, like things are gonna press on it and lean on it or fall on it.
Even though it says like fragile.
Yeah,
fragile
but there's only
all
so
over
much that they can control too. Like
it's
transferring trucks and stuff's getting stacked around it. Like so the rolls definitely hold up a lot better. So even though they are rolled up, I feel like it's a better kind of quality.
Definitely.
overall.
That was like what we wanted to make sure.
This one we also.
And then we offer like the option. Like if people want it a certain way, they can always like
Just message us and be like, okay, we can order that way.
Yeah. These pictures were awesome. Thank you, Mathos. I'm glad that you liked them.
Yeah, so all of these were taken out in the wild except for the lizard. The lizard was at a zoo. But everyone else was out in the wild on our trips that we take.
Yeah.
I really like the I forget how to say their name. The cormorant.
Cormorant.
This one's more pronounced there.
Yeah, if you're framing it rolled is fine. Yeah. Like I went over in the video kind of how we got the rolled ones to kind of flatten themselves out. So it's not super difficult. You just have to be patient and delicate with it.
Yeah.
But like this one unfortunately got a little bit damaged even though we wanted it like mailed flat. But that's why we did it that way. Like we're like
Just
we
to
want to see,
yeah, like what a customer would be receiving.
Yeah, like we want to test it to see. Like,
I really did like the luster paper.
Yeah, the luster paper is really nice.
Yeah, I think it could just be from the...
Cat is freaking out. We'll feed you in a few minutes.
I gave you treats. Calm down.
It's not horrible.
Relax.
So funny.
It's okay.
People will even
You got this.
But yeah, this was very exciting. It was really nice to
Yeah.
have the options. It's like funny too because when we finally decided, because we've had the Etsy shop since we started our business, but we like basically we maybe used it for like a week and then we were like, this is too much work, we're not doing it right now. So we just pulled everything out of there and then we finally like actually were like, okay, this year we're gonna like actually start putting things in there.
Restart it.
And we kept like kind of reaching out to like the community and we're like, hey, can you review this? What do you think? Like give us advice. And everybody was just like, you need to offer prints. You need to offer prints. You need to offer prints.
Yeah.
And then some people were saying, like, you can't use stock photography that's not your photography. And I'm like, it's not stock photography. We took these. We literally took these ourselves.
Yeah. I guess that's a compliment, all right?
I was, like, mad, but I was like, yeah, I guess that is kind of a compliment if they think that we're stealing
so
stock
the thing about Etsy is a lot of the listers on there, like the sellers, they do use stock photography. And you'll see a lot of the same images in all the different shops.
That was infuriating.
I didn't know they
I didn't
did
know that either. I was infuriated when I found that out. So like we made sure, I was like, oh, that is not gonna fly. So I made sure I put it in like in our about section. I put it in like our title. I put it in all the descriptions. And I was like, we pride ourselves on taking all original photos. Like these are our photos. Like we went out and we took them ourselves. Like don't do that. Like just because like that's not how this works. Like just if you go to like a lot of them were like Adobe stock photos, and if you go to the licensing thing, you cannot do that. You can't resell them. Like that's not how this works. But whatever. I was really
people
mad
always
about
do
that.
whatever the least amount of work is to make a profit.
That's so infuriating to me. I hate that because that's they're making money off another creator's work. They're just stealing. That's stealing. Scummy. That's so scummy.
Yeah. And then there are some stock photography sites that let you use things to sell. So
I would never put my stuff on there. It's just it's so gross to me. Like and then like the worst part of it is that they're representing themselves as that they're the people that took the photos.
They're like, oh yeah, totally.
And I was like, yo, you didn't take these photos. I know where they came from. I have an Adobe stock license.
Well, not only that, just do a reverse Google search and you'll see it where it came from.
So bad.
Or you'll see it across every single website, across different sellers. They all have the same.
The cool thing too, which we got to start doing on our Etsy, is like they're now incorporating like videos. So like when you see like the little samples of like what your photos are gonna look like, you can include a video. So we're gonna try like when we go out to shoot the photos is like take like the photo and then kind of like maybe shoot like a quick video like, right after. Or right before.
Kind of like what we do for the shorts, but it would be kind of like in the listing. So they can see that like we're actually there.
We were there and we actually took the photos and stuff. And it just gives like the person purchasing.
Yeah, a little bit more kind of story to the shot as well.
And like a little bit more confidence that they're buying like an original piece of work.
Yeah, but yeah.
But yeah, this was like a highlight of the year for me. I was so excited. Meow.
Hello.
Meow.
Oh my god, cat.
She's so annoying. I don't know why she's so annoying.
She's
lately.
hungry. She's hungry. She's a hungry cat.
But she doesn't want to eat the food that you give her.
She does.
Like she wants like a brand new. Like she's like, this is old. This was from like yesterday. I don't want it. I want a brand new thing.
She wants new. All right, ready for this one?
Oh gosh, yeah.
You want to intro this one?
Yep. So, this was Brandon's fault.
Why is this my fault?
Because this was your suggestion.
I mean, it is my suggestion, but she didn't have to do it.
I didn't know it would turn into what it turned into. So this is the shark attacks on Twitch.
I think this was when we had it priced at 1 for testing.
This is when I was testing it out.
And you left it for your stream, and it cost like one channel point.
One channel point.
We just kept spamming it.
Oh my god. This was like from the compilation. I made a compilation video of the shark attacks because I was like, what my stream has become.
Like, I can't look.
What my stream has become. I didn't know it was going to scare me, like, when I first made these. So, like, I was, like, trying to think of unique ways to get, like, you know, community engagement.
Yeah,
and
like,
stuff
how can people
on our
use
channels
these channel points, like, and do fun things?
and stuff. And I was like, oh, I could make, like, these, like, little mini animations that they can spend their points, and it will just have some kind of, like, little animation come up on screen. So I was, like, spending all this time, like, making these. And I was asking Brendan, I'm like, what do you think? Like, what else should I do? Like, we did, like, a little rave thing. We did, like the little, like, sparkle things and stuff. And he's like, oh, you should do, like, a shark attack. I don't know why. I have absolutely no idea why you decided, like, a shark attack.
Tealfish Studio! You need a shark.
Okay, like, yes, the fish thing, but, like, the shark specifically. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll do a shark. So I did, like, the shark attack one, and then I did, like, the shark jam, like, with the little shark dancing. And I had them on my channel, and I made them for his channel, too. We have also, like, the math one, like, where it has, like, the little confusing things, and the little Minecraft you died, and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, all the little fun things and stuff. I had absolutely no clue that this was going to scare the shit out of me.
Every day.
And it scares me so much. And it was an unexpected side effect. And
it's so funny, though.
It scares me so bad because, like, the way that I have, like, my monitor set up, like, I have, like, the video, like monitor of what my stream is, so that I can see if anything goes wrong or something. And then, like, while I'm, like, looking at my sheet music or whatever when I'm playing guitar, it's, like, in the periphery. And then I just, like, see something and I'm like, oh, God. And it just scares the daylights out of me every time. I don't know why.
The best is when Lothar does it and then he gets you, like, to yell, like, while you're doing recording a loop.
Lothar got it down to a science. Like, a science. Like, he's like, he knows the exact moment. He's like, oh, she's doing a loop. Oh, she's closing her eyes. Click. And, like, it's, like, always, like, I, like, open my eyes and there's a shark. And it scares me so bad. Even there's been times where, like, I'm modding for his stream and somebody does the shark because they know that I'm modding the stream and I get scared. They can't see me, but I'm still getting terrified from the other room. So it's kind of become a staple. I can't. It's become a staple.
And then you
now.
just recently redid your overlay too. So what do you got going on with that?
Yeah, so I redid my overlay because I was at one point kind of debating. I'm like, I gotta get rid of this. I'm gonna have a heart attack on stream. But, like, I was like, I can't. Like, it's too fun. It's fun for people to watch me get scared. So I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it and I'm just gonna embrace it. And it does go with, like, our brand too. So I found this, like, little it's like what are those, like, the tip cup things or whatever? Is that what they call them?
It's like a little, what is it? It's the thing that has, like, the emote things in it. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I don't know what you call it. I guess it's kind of like
called.
a tip jar, tip cup, something like that. And it's like basically any like event that happens on stream. So like if you get a follow, if you get bits, if you get a tip, if you get a sub or resub, like anything like that. If there's a raid, if there's like a hype train, if there's a host, anything, it'll like dump like little, I don't know, icons or something into like the shark's mouth. So it's like the shark with like it's like a little open mouth and stuff. So I added that to the thing to kind of go with the theme. But I don't know. It's just terrifying, but also super funny. Very, very fun. Fun and happy.
Oh, this is us.
Yeah, that's us.
That's us now.
Correct. I think that's it. Is that it? Did we do it?
We kind of made it through all the ones that we wanted to cover.
Is there anything else that stands out for you?
I mean, all of it really kind of does. It's hard to pick like 5 things or whatever we picked.
But why did they scare you after 100+ times? Honestly, I think it's just because I'm scared of everything. I think I have like a hyper arousal. Like if I see anything, like not just the shark, if I see anything like out of the corner of my eye, I'm immediately horrified. Like I'm like, someone's gonna get me. Like I'm just scared. I'm just a very like.
She's not a very on edge person. We watch a lot of movies that aren't technically like scary, and she gets so scared. Like if there's like a sudden movement, like I'm like, what is that?
It's me. It's like there's something wrong with me. Literally something.
We gotta make a skit out of that where everything is like a scary movie.
Like anything. Like I can't stand movies with jump scares. If there's a jump scare in it, like I'll be like, I can't.
No room here. I don't know what to do.
Get used to it. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. There's just something wrong with me. I think I'm always like on like edge constantly. Your cam is
all
fuzzy.
fuzzy.
Why is it fuzzy?
We don't know. There's something going on with our internet, maybe. I don't know.
What do we do?
Well, just leave it. Just leave it. There's nothing to do.
There's nothing to do.
There's nothing to do. It is what it is. Like.
I don't know how to fix.
Well, we'll try to make it better next time.
Maybe I look better fuzzy though.
I think I might have to reset the router. Sometimes you have to do that every once in a while.
Could be. On the upside, we record these locally, so
we'll have
a
pristine version.
A good quality version of it. But yeah, I'm just like constantly horrified of everything. I didn't even expect, like I had no idea that it would scare me. Like the first time that it happened. And I jumped. That's in that compilation. I was like, why did that scare me?
It's over.
And then it just kept happening, and I was like, oh my god.
You're like, this is my life now.
This is my life now. It shouldn't be the focus. This is just a webcam.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Yeah, there should be no issue with that. It's probably just the internet quality. Oh, maybe try the little cog wheel and fix the option, like the internet quality option, maybe.
Could.
I don't know.
Could also be that, but we'll look into it as well and see what happens with this.
Is there
this VOD?
Anything else in the list that wasn't in the list that was like a standout moment for you? In this year.
I mean, I can't really think. I think trying the shorts was a good thing for us to do this year.
Oh, yeah. The shorts was good, too.
I think it's hard, though, because shorts have to be shot vertically.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things that we capture when we're out are horizontal.
Yeah.
So they get kind of weird kind of like compression because they're not the right aspect ratio, so it's not as clean as it should be.
Yeah.
And I'm also using a different lens now, which is going to be a future unboxing.
Yeah.
And it's very hard. It's very hard to do vertical shots with that lens. Let's just say that.
Yeah. So. That's not gonna probably fly.
So it's stuff to work on for those, but I enjoy capturing stuff for the shorts.
Yeah. That's a good one. I don't know. There's just been so many things.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of 2022 was like laying the groundwork for what we want to create this year.
I think that's kind of how every year is gonna kind of be. Is like,
just build on the
just
next.
build on what you've accomplished in the previous.
I feel like this year is different though. This one hits different.
This is the year.
I feel like I don't know if you guys have noticed, we updated our trailer on our YouTube channel for 2023, and I feel like the new trailer actually like tells you what Tealfish Studio is. Like, I think we're like, we're artists, gamers, designers, blah blah blah, whatever, and I'm like, yeah, but like, why do you have a YouTube channel? Like, why are you doing it? And I feel like the new trailer actually like talks about why we're doing it, so I'm really happy with that, even though it's a 2023 thing. But I feel like it's like a really good start to the plans for the new year.
We also gave the music a little refresh, a little sprucing up.
Yeah, the music is updated too.
It's actually a whole song.
Yeah, we actually
like a legit, it's a whole song.
Because I was working on the trailer, like the updated trailer, and then I was like, maybe we could just like kind of change the music around a little bit. And I was like, hey Brandon, what do you think? Like, should we just like update the music that we did and stuff? And then we started working on that, and it became an all-day event.
Yeah.
We literally worked on it for like the whole day, and then we finished it the following day, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to add lyrics, and like it just became a whole song. So like now we have a new song to release. So I'm excited about that. That'll be maybe the next release that comes out. Very exciting. But yeah, that was it. That was our look back on 2022.
Yeah.
All the memories.
Overall, very hard to pick out moments. Like, it's very hard.
Yeah, that's why we kind of had like overall arching categories.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to pick things from a little bit of everything that we've done.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It's been a hard couple of years. The last couple of years have been really tough, but I'm looking forward to this year.
Yeah, I think we have a very good plan for this year.
Mm-hmm. Did a lot of work to make sure of that. Yeah. A lot of work to make sure of that. Thanks for the great year. Hope to see more of you in 2023. You should. Our plan is to be more consistent, because we have been terrible at consistency, and we are well aware of how terrible we are at it. We're really bad at keeping a schedule. We're really bad at being on time. And that's not just on Twitch and YouTube. That's
just us.
That's just us. And
we're like always the people that are extremely
We're
late.
those people at the family events where they're
people are leaving and we're just getting there.
Yeah. When people go to invite you to come to something, they'll give you the wrong time.
Yeah, so you get there on time.
So you get there on time and we're still late.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how we are.
We're on our own time schedule.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the plan for this year is to be consistent. I did preface that time probably is not going to be accurate. Like, I probably won't be there at 8 o'clock on the dot for every stream, but I will stream that day.
Yeah.
It might be later or it might be earlier, but I'm trying to be very consistent this year. That's my New Year's resolution, is consistency. Stop screaming at me, Stitch.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, that's my
She's so
goal.
Hungry.
My goal for the year.
She's so hungry. It's not like you didn't eat a little while ago.
The problem is that the both of them literally have food out all the time, and they just don't want to eat until like we're hand feeding them. They're spoiled.
They are so spoiled.
They're so spoiled.
That's how it is.
But yeah, that was it. That was our review of our top moments of 2022.
2022.
That was more than 5.
Yeah, that's more than 5. There's a few bonus ones thrown in there.
Yeah. Did we put 5 or do we just put top moments? I hope we just put top moments.
Well, we can change the title.
Just our top moments. But yeah. very excited for the new year and what the new year has to offer. I can't wait. It's already here.
It is here.
It's happening.
We're
in it.
We're 6 days into it. What have you done this year?
It's
time for your annual review.
God, don't. That's like a trigger word for me.
I know. That's why I said it.
I hate that. I hate when they... Do you guys have annual reviews at work? Because I absolutely... Like, as soon as that happens, I'm like, no.
It's the worst.
Please, no.
They're like, you have to do your review. I'm like, what do I have to do? I'm like, why do I have to do anything? You should be reviewing me. Like, what?
We want... It's like a trick. They want you to review yourself.
Yeah, and they're like, well, I don't agree with you, so I'm going to... I'm like, why did I even do it then? Why?
Whatever.
I don't know.
I absolutely hate those.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Fun times.
So, do the outro. Outro us.
Wow, it's been quite a while. So, let's see if we can do this. If you're watching the podcast, you can always listen to it.
You're supposed to look here. You're looking at yourself. You're supposed to look at the camera.
If you're watching the podcast, you can always listen to it on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and did I say Spotify?
Dude, I don't know. Start over.
Well, if I didn't say Spotify, it's Spotify too.
Just start over. I have to edit this together for our podcast.
Well, it's going to be live too, so.
Yeah, so we could have a one that's just not a shit show.
I mean, maybe people love a shit show.
They might, but if the camera was fuzzy, I feel like we need to have a better version.
Okay, so if you are watching the podcast on YouTube, you can always listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher. What? What?
You're like buffering.
Because I'm trying to remember them all. It's been so long.
Just say wherever your podcast can be found.
Well, maybe it's not.
Where would it not be?
I don't know.
What did we not?
I don't think we have Amazon.
We're not on Amazon?
I don't think so.
Who listens to podcasts on Amazon?
Some people do.
Okay. Just except Amazon. Do all of them except
All right. Hang on.
Okay, no, just go ahead.
All
Do
right.
your little list. Go ahead.
All right. So if you're watching the podcast on YouTube, you can always listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Stitcher. If you're listening, you can always watch the video format on YouTube on Tealfish Studio.
Yes, and thank you for hanging out and listening or watching. And until next time, may your artistry always be unbounded. And we're back.
We're back.
Post-podcast.
Post-podcast wrap-up.
Show after the show. Meow. Meow.
Cat is still meowing. Nothing has changed here. It's 2023 rafting trip, right?
I'm scared of
I don't
rafting.
think Rose likes the idea of a raft.
I feel like I'll vomit. And I'll drown.
I mean, that would be a quite unfortunate event.
I don't know. I'm scared.
She'd go look at the water and be like, I'm drowning.
I'm drowning. What did she whisper at the end? LOL. Oh, did you see that? He was about to do
I was about to go shh for the
because I was
YouTube
like,
outro.
may your artistry always be unbounded is different than you don't need water to make waves. Psh. And I was like, I knew he was about to do it.
I was thinking about it. I was totally thinking about it.
And I was like, no.
I caught myself, though. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
That's for our other videos, not the podcast.
I didn't do it. There is no shh happening.
Remember, it's just a floating river, no white water. I don't know.
Are there leeches?
Oh my god.
I don't know why I just said that.
No.
Don't answer. Don't answer.
I think I need to be in a bubble. I think I'm bubble girl. I'm like afraid to go anywhere. I think I've become agoraphobic. I'm like, I literally don't want to leave the house for any reason. Except for
hey, look,
nature.
no leeches.
No leeches. Okay.
But
maybe. I'll think about it.
I don't know.
I feel like I'd be more comfortable on foot.
I mean, I think you would too, but
on foot would be comfortable. As long as there's not ticks, but there's ticks everywhere. There's the other thing. We wanted to start taking maybe like a tripod with us on some of our photography trips for certain things, but like we're afraid to do that because there could be ticks. And
yeah,
like,
some of the places we go, they have tick warnings, so...
Like, how do you keep the ticks off of the tripods? I have no idea.
I mean, I guess the odds of it being on the tripod are kind of low, but I don't want to deal with that.
There was a tick on the one dude's face the one day, remember? When we were leaving? And I got bit in the eye. You can... Wait, did we release that video? I don't think we released that video.
I don't think so, no.
There was a video. We made a video. We went out doing like some... No, we didn't release that one. So like we went out... This was unreleased footage, so you'll get some insight on this.
Yeah.
We went and we did like a fall photography trip. Like halfway through, I got bit like right here, like in the side, like in the eye, by like a black like biting fly, and I didn't even feel it. And at the end of the trip, and he didn't even notice.
No, I didn't.
He didn't even notice. You can see.
You had your mask on, like it was like almost like touching where your mask was.
We were like vlogging, and you can see it in the vlog footage. Like you can see like there's a pool of blood like around my eye.
This is fine.
Listen, don't afraid because he's so worried about my safety. We get in the car, and I pull down like the little visor thing and like look in the mirror, and there's like just this like freaking ball of blood, like dried blood by my eye, and I'm like, oh my god, what is that? And he's like, oh, you probably just got a berry. A berry fell from a tree.
I look like a berry, man. I don't know.
And I'm like, what
like
do you
if someone
mean?
chucked a berry at you? I don't know. I don't know where you were on the trail.
Like, it's like he's like it's berry juice. And I'm like, what do you mean it's berry juice? And he's
That's
like,
what it looked like.
And
I
I'm
swear.
like, wipe it off my face, like, and I'm like, I think it's blood. And he's like, no, it's berry juice. And I tried to start like wiping it, but it was like crusty and it hurt. And I was like, oh my god, it really hurts. I think I've been bitten.
Part 2.
And like I definitely was bitten.
She got bit by some kind of fly.
There was like a bump, and it hurt really bad, and it took like a really long time to heal. And I was like, am I dead? Am I already dead? You got hit by a berry.
That's what it looked like. Juice. It's totally what it looked like.
Berry juice?
Yeah.
It's cool. Do you guys leave the house to go anywhere other than to take nature pics? No. We literally don't even go grocery shopping.
I mean, we started.
We started to, kind of.
Yeah, but we don't like to, but we started.
But, like, we basically have been getting our groceries delivered during the entire pandemic.
Yeah, but we're starting to go now.
I'm kind of sketched out, though.
Yeah, but
we're like triple masked when we go. And we go on days where like nobody's there.
Yeah. We go on the slower days.
There's black bear, deer, bald eagles, blue herons, ducks, fish, mush rats? What are mush rats? Beaver.
Probably muskrats.
Occasional weasels or fishers. What are fishers?
Kingfisher?
Like kingfishers? I feel like I'd be scared of bears. Like, it would be really cool to get shots of bears, but I'd be scared. We need, like, the bear spray.
Are black bears the ones that are kind of more docile?
Yes, it's the grizzlies.
It's the grizzlies are the aggressive ones,
but,
right?
I mean, you don't want to mess with a black bear either.
I mean, no, you don't want to mess with them, but...
I've never used black bear Just right. It was like a ball. It was like a ball of like, because it bit me and I guess it was like dripping and like there was just like a dried ball of blood next to my eye. So disgusting.
I was driving at the time. I'm just like looking over, trying to
like,
drive.
Please look at this. Please look at this. And you're like, it's berry juice. It's berry juice.
I was trying to drive. I have a second to look at it. Fisher is a big black weasel. What? Let's look that up.
A big black weasel.
I'm gonna look it up.
What are the thingies that we see in the water? Mink? Mink?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
Wow. Those are cool.
Hello? See, my problem is like I would want to go and like hug all of these creatures and then they'd like bite me and I'd die.
Yeah, look at those teeth.
He won't bite me.
Those are kind of aggressive.
If I'm kind and I show that I'm friendly, he won't hurt me.
Oh, he is cute.
He's really cute. I want one.
Yeah, I think we've seen
I
like
want to go on a lifelong journey with
We've
one.
seen a mink a few times.
Yeah.
I think it's a mink.
Maybe it's a fisher and not a mink.
I don't know. I don't know.
They are
the
long,
yeah.
kind of like what we've seen. Yeah, they look very similar.
Yeah, I think what we saw was a mink, but I don't know if do they live around here?
What we're on the hunt for next is an owl.
Trying to think of a video to make about that. We're in the process of scripting out some ideas.
We spent like a whole day like searching for, like there was like a whole day where like all of our photos were of trees with holes, and we're like, is there an owl in there? Where's this friggin' owl? We know there's one of the parks we frequent. We know that there's an owl there.
Owls
we just don't know
we
where.
just don't know where.
So we're like searching for it.
But the whole thing is like a lot of times like you don't realize like an owl's there because they're so like camouflaged. So it's like I'm just gonna take a picture of every hole in the tree that I see and just look at it like when we get back and see. Maybe I caught an owl by mistake. But
never know.
No owl.
No owl.
No owl.
Not yet.
But
we will find one.
Perhaps you'll see some kind of video related to that in the future.
Yeah. Well.
There are a few species that I do want to... They're like on my list of things to capture.
Fishers are like 5 times the size of a weasel. Pretty substantial difference between mink and fisher. Oh, then that was a mink then.
Yeah.
If they're like enormous, then that was definitely a mink.
Yeah, he was a little skinny boy.
Skinny little baby boy.
Go to the zoo for owl.
We want to see
I want to see one in the wild.
The zoo is fun, but like it's not the same.
Yeah. Like some of our photos that we have are from the zoo because I mean we just don't have those things here.
One of my favorite trips we ever took was we just happened to be there on the right day. But do you remember like when all the little snakes were out? They were everywhere.
It was like probably the first warm day. And there was like a bunch of garter snakes. They were
everywhere. They were coming out of like the grounds. They were coming out of trees. Like we got so many cool shots of them. Oh my god, that was such a cool day. I was like, oh my god, they're everywhere.
There were so many.
It was like, that was like really fun.
It was like their first day in the sun basking.
Like, hello, and they're crossing the little path.
They're pretty cute.
They're really cute.
But
super, super cute. That was fun. Good times. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's just tough because like that's like one of my favorite things to do, but like it is a little difficult to do it when like there's a lot of people around because you can't like feel comfortable like vlogging and stuff when we're wearing masks. And like there was a couple of days we went when it was really hot. Like my face was sweating. Yeah. It was so gross, and I'm like,
in the summertime with a mask, when it's like 80 degrees outside and you're outside, that's pretty miserable.
It was pretty rough. Pretty rough. It's actually kind of really nice to wear a mask like in the colder weather because
it's just warm. Basically like wearing like a scarf.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But I always get hopeful. I'm like, oh, this year, like, it's going to be enough where I feel comfortable being out there. And then, like, recently on the news, they're like, new variant, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, stop. So, we'll see.
I think it's going to be here for a while.
I'm sure it will be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be here for, like, ever. But I would just like it to get to a point where it's not as threatening as it feels like it is right now. At least for people like me. But we'll get there eventually. Not lots of owls in the wild in these areas. They like warmer climates. You do take nice pictures. Thank you.
Thank you.
We know that there's, what is it, Screecher Owls?
Screech Owls. There's Screech Owls. Yeah. And they kind of supposedly are supposed to be year-round here. And
then there's a couple of different types that migrate in and out. But we know that they're there because there's like
there's proof.
There's like other nature photographers that like have documented like in our area that go to the same parks that have captured them.
They are there.
There was this one time we were at one of the parks and the one guy approached us and he's like, let me show you where the owls are. But he was kind of creepy and we're like, no, we're good.
And that's a nope for me, dog. That's a
like,
nope for me.
Is he trying to kill us? What's happening?
He lured us into the woods with the owls.
Like
we're never seeing them again.
It's probably all the screaming from yesterday.
Yeah, you had a rough day yesterday.
Yesterday was really rough. And I still streamed. I streamed today. Are you proud of me?
And you did music yesterday, too.
I did.
I didn't think you were going to do it.
I didn't think so either. Music, like, soothes my spirit, even though it messed up my voice.
Even though it fucked up your voice.
From all the screaming.
Yeah.
When you're screaming at other people to stop screaming, and then you end up hurting your own voice. That's super awesome.
That's fun. Always fun. Fun times were had all around.
I know where there's a bunch of snowy owls.
Snowy owls?
I would like to see the snowy owls instead of the rafts, please.
Can we substitute?
Can we swap out trips?
That's cool.
Need the nice ones like Harry Potter has. And that's what the snowy owls are, aren't they?
I think. This cat
similar, close enough.
Totally freaking out.
Go get her. Just go get her. Maybe she just wants to sprawl on the carpet. She's such a psycho. She sounds like she's being killed. She's been so annoying lately.
Hello? Hello?
She just comes in here and meows at me for no reason.
Hello? Oh, she's squeaking and
She's
squawking.
squeaking.
I got her. You're so loud out there. Why are you so loud?
She's so obnoxious.
Here she is. Say hello.
You're the most annoying cat in the world.
She is super spoiled.
She's so spoiled.
She's got a new little area that she loves. We have like this little end table that has like kind of a lower area underneath it. And we put it over like one of the vents. So it kind of heats up the platform like all day. And she just kind of lounges on it like a little bunk bed.
Yeah.
She's so spoiled.
It's her cat bungalow. We've created her a cat bungalow.
She is so spoiled.
She loves it.
But
she loves it. You love your cat bungalow? See, she's quiet.
Yeah,
now
of course.
Quiet. She just wanted attention.
She's
not
like,
even hungry.
She's like, where is everybody?
She's just like, please, I'm lonely. Don't leave me out here with this weird dog.
Not the dog.
The dog.
Anything but the dog.
I'll feed her in a second too. Oh my god. Oh, wow. That's very aggressive head bumps there.
Yeah, sometimes she gets a little aggressive. She's like a ram.
Oh my gosh.
But, yeah.
Yes. What a good girl. Now you're so quiet.
Yes, she is.
She's like, they're both like super like, if we ever had to leave the house again to work, they would die. They would literally, we'd come home and they would be like, I don't know.
They are so spoiled.
They're so spoiled. You say when you want to go, I'll take you to the Snowy Owls. It's probably 4 to 5 hours from you.
Oh.
Sick.
Nice.
That's the thing is, like, there's been some spots we've wanted to go that are, like, a little further out. And then Brandon's like, but then we'd have to, like, use the facilities. And I'm like, oh, crap. Because we're still, like, we don't want to, like, go anywhere that, like, because the COVID.
Yeah.
And I was like, we need to buy a camper where we
That's
have
what
our
one
own
of the
private
guys.
bathroom.
That's
so
what one of the
we can
guys
just
we
go.
watch on YouTube has. They have like their own little camper.
Another creepy guy's trying to lead you into the woods. Odin's is like creepy. Odin's has known me forever. Odin's has known me. He's known me before Brandon met me. We've known each other for years.
Are you trying to leave now?
Hey.
Is that it?
Now you want to get out?
Learn to poop in the woods. Don't you gotta like dig a little hole or whatever?
You need shit tickets, and you need you need to bring your own shit tickets, and you need a shovel. We started watching is it Photo Tripper is the name?
Yeah.
We started watching this YouTube channel, Photo Tripper. Gavin, what's his last name? I don't remember. He's hilarious. I love his channel. He's so funny. If you guys enjoy photography content.
Gavin Hardcastle, right?
What the hell?
What is she eating?
What are you eating?
Yeah, it's Photo Tripper.
Don't you dare.
What was she eating?
There's like plastic on the floor.
Why is there plastic on the floor?
This is from the battery that I needed for my guitar the other day.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Just don't wipe with poison ivy leaves. That would be a mistake. That'd be a tough lesson to learn.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah. He does like a lot of like landscape photography.
Yeah. Definitely different photography than us, but like he's very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, his videos are really funny.
He kind of does like what we want to do, like the skits and stuff. Like he incorporates that into like his stuff, and I was like, yeah, I love it. It's so funny.
It's very entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Good times, good times.
Why are you rubbing your teeth against the metal?
Oh my god!
She's gonna knock her teeth out.
Cut it out, man.
They're always up to something.
Keep my life very busy.
That's one way to put it.
That's one way to put it. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out and
thanks for supporting us in 2022.
And
we appreciate that.
Here we are. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, everyone.
What day is this?
This is Friday.
Oh, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. I'm hoping
TGIF, everybody.
TGIF. Hopefully it's a nice, relaxing weekend.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a great weekend.
Thank you for being entertained.
Thank you for letting us entertain you.
Thank you for letting us. Very exciting. So our new schedule is going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yes, but I'm going to be streaming on Wednesdays now.
Yeah, we swap days.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday is you, Thursday is me.
You.
And
Friday
is us.
YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube.
So, and then there may be some bonus streams on the weekends here and there, but that's kind of what we're trying to aim for is in terms of like a set schedule.
Yeah.
Is to just hit all 3 of those days every week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We know we missed quite a lot last year.
Yeah, we did shitty last year.
So we're going to try a lot harder this year.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right, friends. Have a lovely rest of the weekend. Have a lovely rest of the night.
And thanks for hanging out with us and looking back on 2022.
Yeah. And we're going to go feed these
animals.
These crazy kids.
They're wiling out.
These crazy kids of ours.
They are wiling out.
Too much. All right. How do you end this?
Stop.
Just stop streaming.
Stop. All right.
Okay,
good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.